Should be back. Should be back. You guys good? I don't know when I stopped talking for that. Oh, thank goodness. Lord Pancake is thank you for the 10 months.
Okay.
400 subs. Let's go. Let's go. We're back. We're back. We're back. The Motel 6 Pismo Beach, dude. I mean, I'll look into it. That sounds really, really nice, Godimus. I still need to figure all that stuff out with Penta. I messaged him about it, but
I was gonna take a shortcut, but I guess that bike decided no.
we'll probably get it all figured out after the Monopoly tournament. I don't know. I don't wanna bug him about it, really. Man's already doing us a favor, you know. All right.
Now what?
Food.
Oh, I have so much food, but yes,
Please. I'll take some.
There you go.
What is this cursed thing you have in here?
What do you mean?
Is this a Damien Tinker bunny?
It's a bunny.
That is haunted.
It was a gift.
I mean, I'm sure there's some sentimental value from it, but that thing's scary, Kiki.
It's not even the scariest thing I've ever been given.
I believe it, because was it you or Tessa that had teeth once? I think you had teeth in your car, and you were like, I'm giving it to Tessa.
I wouldn't have just left it in the glove box, so would I? That doesn't sound right.
I don't know, you did.
Oh.
You know, sometimes a beach stop isn't a big deal for us Cali folks, but I'd take every opportunity to go. Dude, I mean, that sounds great.
Well, now what?
And also Pismo Beach, I mean, that's not too far away from, like, the Bay Area, so that'd be nice to explore up there, too. Away from the PD.
Yep.
I miss San Francisco a lot,
Really?
actually.
Oh no, they're literally right there.
Oh
They're
my
busy.
god. Yeah, did you see the cops right there, dude?
I was looking everywhere but in front of us.
Crazy.
Where do you want food from?
Well, I just ate food because you gave me a bunch.
I wasn't sure if you wanted more.
Oh no. No, I had a feast, dude. I'm chilling now.
I bet.
Oh
my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's really expensive out there now. Really expensive.
I've been getting car ID'd in this thing as if that's supposed to upset me.
Well, you are it is the gay wagon now.
Yeah. I want people to know it's my car.
I missed anything over the weekend and anything tragic or awful happened? I feel like besides, you know, Voldemort
I don't know, I stayed
dying.
home.
His funeral. Wow. See, okay, I'm gonna say it. Everyone's thinking it. I'm just gonna say it. Pretty crazy about how Shirley and Basil are, Shirley's in Georgia for a week. Basil's, sick because I got him sick, which is bullshit. If I didn't. And then all of a sudden, everything bad stops happening to our friend group, huh?
Jeffy's also out of town for the
Jeffy's
week.
out of town for a week too. Wait, what's Jeffy out of town for a week?
Oh no, he texted me saying he's going on vacation or something.
Huh.
Yeah, I was
You
asleep.
see what you know? You know what I mean? And then those first couple days, all is well. All is well, you know? Jeffy's not starting anything. Basil's not doing some dumb shit. Okay? Shirley's not getting hurt. Who else? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Kiki. Wait a minute. Hold the
what do you
phone.
mean?
Hold on.
What?
All of our friends decide to be out of town for a week at the same time?
Yes. I'm pretty sure purely by coincidence.
You think this is a coincidence or...
Do you think they're abandoning us?
Or...
Hmm.
Kidnapped.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You think they went, I'm going out of town
Baltimore.
because they were being kidnapped?
Listen, I watched You, okay? I'm not You. Talk about the series
The TV
You.
show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I, of all people, you know, Joe, anytime he'd kill somebody, he'd take their phone and continue to post on it and message people as if nothing fucking happened. Okay?
But we saw them in person.
This is kidnapping 101.
What?
Uh-huh. What happened last time Jeffrey was kidnapped? Did he text anybody?
He texted Dahlia, I think.
What did he say to Dahlia?
That he wasn't coming into work the next day.
Uh-huh. So what's stopping Jeffy from saying, hey, I'm taking a vacation for a while?
He didn't send me just one text.
And what's stopping Shirley from texting people that too? And Basil's sick because I made him swim in the Alamo Sea? That's a bunch of horseshit.
You know, I said that's really not enough to make someone sick.
That's a bunch of horseshit. I think that they might be kidnapped, Kiki.
You think they're kidnapped?
I think they might be kidnapped.
All three of them.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And who knows? Maybe I'll disappear next for a week. Or you.
What?
Or Tessa. Who's next? Who's next, Kiki?
Tess already did that.
Oh, God.
She went on vacation for a week and didn't tell anyone.
She escaped.
So you think maybe the same person who took Tessa and she escaped from them is taking Shirley and Basil and Jeffy?
Yep.
All right.
Hey, really weird question. Totally not coincidental. Can we, I've never seen Balto's house before. Can we see Balto's house?
I actually don't know how to find it, like, ever. Without a ping.
God, ain't that just the darnest thing ever?
I know it's in Vinewood, but, like, I don't know what street it's
Isn't
on
that
without getting
crazy?
pinged to it.
As if he doesn't want you to find it or something.
I don't think that's the case. I think Vinewood just sucks.
When's the last time you saw Juno?
Jess has been asking about that.
Don't you think something's up?
I don't know. Stubble said that Juno went on a road trip and she just hasn't come back.
Calling.
What? Who's calling?
Hello?
Ryan, why do you always sound like you're about to die?
Are you okay?
Well, what?
Wait, is that Basil?
Ping 754.
What? I'm at the apartment.
Ping 754. Right behind us. We gotta take care of this.
What do you mean? No one here.
Don't question me. Where is he? Where is he?
What do you mean? There's no one here.
Oh God, did he get taken? He's at the apartments. Go to the apartments. Go to the apartments.
Going.
Don't question anything.
Oh, hi, Basil.
The fucking car, Basil.
Oh my God!
Drive.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I need you to put your phone in the glove box. Put your phone in the
What?
glove box.
What? Okay,
Put your phone
fine.
in the glove
Phone's
box.
in the
Take
glove
your
box.
clothes off. Are you wearing a wire?
What? What?
Take your clothes off right fucking now, man.
I
You
don't
wearing
want
a
to
wire?
see him without clothes.
Keep your eyes on the road, Kiki. Will you take your clothes off? Okay. Are you wearing a wire? What the fuck is on your
No.
nipples?
Like they chafe easily. Can I put my shirt back on?
Those- why do you
I'm
take
putting
those
my
off?
clothes
Take those off. I need to make sure there's not a wire underneath those.
What?
Bry!
Take those off.
They bleed.
Take those off.
What do you mean they bleed?
Kiki, I need you to
Very
go into the
sensitive,
canals.
Okay, look.
What?
Go fuck. Go to the
Yeah,
canals. Go to
hurts.
the canals. Go into the
Can I
tunnels.
put
Go into
these
the
back
tunnels.
on, please?
Yes, you can put those on. Put your clothes back on. Put your clothes back on.
Jesus. What is going on?
Cut the lights. Cut the lights.
What the...
That's good. That's good. I need you to go deep to the tunnels. Listen, Basil, we'll be asking the questions here, okay?
Okay.
We'll be
Hi,
asking
Basil.
the
How you doing?
questions here.
Hi, Kay, I've really missed you. Bry, I thought I missed you.
What the fuck?
What the? Oh, man, what the fuck? Why couldn't have been there?
Oh God! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back
Could have
up!
been
Uh,
there.
Back up! Back up! Back up!
Well, good
Not
luck.
here. Not here. We've been compromised.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I should call 911 about that.
No, it's okay. There's EMS on the way. It's fine. Fuck those
You
pigs.
sure?
I don't care about the
I
cops.
don't think those are cops.
That was a cop car. What the fuck you mean, Kiki?
I don't think those were cops, though.
That was Jaden Bain. What do you mean?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Oh, we should rob him.
No.
You're right. Keep driving. Keep driving. Kiki,
Oh,
let me drive. Let me drive.
What has happened to
Let me
them?
drive,
Oh,
let me drive,
we're
let me
robbing
drive.
cops?
Let me drive. Let me drive. Let me drive.
I'm
Let
moving.
me drive.
I'm
Make
moving.
sure he doesn't move.
I'm not moving.
I'm locking the doors.
I
Okay.
want to be in this car,
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
I'm locking the doors.
Oh,
Okay.
Do you trust me?
yes.
No, say yes to that.
Listen, everything's gonna be fine.
I don't think EMS are going to those guys in the tunnel.
It's fine. I don't care about them. Well, our priorities are higher right now, Kiki.
All right. Would somebody mind explaining to me what these priorities are?
Listen, all will be
Yes?
explained soon.
What? Okay.
Where have you been the last 24 to 48 to 72 hours?
Where were you
like,
last
It's
week?
been a week.
Where have you been this
Has
last
it
week?
been a week? It's been like 5 days.
No, it's been a week actually.
Where
Oh
have you
my
been this
God.
last week?
I have been in my apartment because I've been sick.
Yeah? How'd you get sick?
Well, I was sick. I was sick for probably something before,
Uh-huh.
and then when me and then we went on that date. I really got a little bit more my symptoms
Oh
acting
my
up.
God.
You fucking little kid with a bad immune system? What?
Oh my god.
Well, no, I was sick before that.
Why are you crying?
Because I haven't seen her in a bit. You know, I just miss it. That's all.
Hey, have you talked to Lemmy recently?
No. No.
Haven't heard anything
Why?
from Lemmy?
She went out of town.
She
Listen.
sent me a message.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna read it. Oh, I can't.
Basil, no, don't worry, I have
He
your phone.
suddenly
So
says I can't.
She said, "So sorry for Bryce." That's like the opening line.
What the fuck she means so sorry for Bryce?
I don't know.
Whatever. Listen,
Yeah, who knows?
tell me 3 things you remember about the past week.
When I've been sick, I've watched a lot of movies.
What'd you
What
want?
movies? What movies?
Oh.
Damn. EMS.
Gotta flip this one around. Let's see. Well,
I don't know. It's as if there was a cop blown up in the tunnel.
Yeah, the tunnel,
Yeah.
not the sewers.
Yeah, I finished the Saw franchise. Let's see. I watched a lot of documentaries, especially ones on penguins. I watched a lot of penguin documentaries. They're pretty good.
All right.
You
Listen,
know,
the only
learn
penguin
about them.
documentary I care about is Surf's Up.
Did you know? Did you know when a penguin finds the mate, they never separate for the rest of their life? So sad.
Why is
And
it
then
so
the
hard to
penguins
find
got
someone to
separated.
interrogate?
God.
Hang on to your butts.
Tragic. Ah.
Oh, hi, Bo.
Ah.
Bye, Bo.
No way.
All right, is this the part where I get out of the car and run?
No, don't run. Don't run.
Okay.
My door's unlocked, but your door's locked.
I'll get it. Oh,
All right, cool.
Yep.
All right.
got it.
Did that. Threw up a lot. You know, one point I was a
Threw
bit
up a lot.
delirious. I wrote each of you a poem.
You're
Now,
Right.
okay, let's hear it. Let's hear the
Yeah.
poems. I want to hear mine right now. This is important.
Okay, 1 sec.
Nope, not in 1 sec. Tell me right now. Start telling me in the next 5 seconds. 5,
I have to find it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hear it.
I have to find it.
Oh god, he's been brainwashed. He's been brainwashed.
30
He's been
seconds.
fucking brainwashed.
Okay. Okay, right. You ready for yours? In a
All right, let's hear it.
in a realm of mischief, there's a man named Bryce, a whirlwind of chaos. His spirit never lies. With wild eyes and a laughter unrestrained, he's the maniac friend, a true force uncontained.
Oh, you're a maniac.
Yeah, that's yours, Brian.
Okay, let's hear Kiki's right now since you found that one.
Okay,
Probably
all right.
in your
Gotta pull up
pocket right
Kiki's.
next to it. Look for Kiki's. You have to look for Kiki's.
Yes. What do you mean? You think I just keep all of my poems right next to each other?
Why do you keep them differently?
Because I didn't write them the same day. I wrote them on different days, okay? Okay. In a world filled with wonder and delight, there's a friend whose presence shines so bright. Her name is Kiki, a soul
Oh
so
my
true,
God.
with a heart of gold and laughter that's new.
Oh my god.
Look at hers! Look at hers compared to yours,
I have
Bryce.
a heart of
I
gold.
think there's some shit still on your nose.
What? I wrote you a
Basil,
poem,
get out.
okay? All right.
Listen, hold on. Let me cue up my heist music.
Oh, that's right. Hold on, he keeps forgetting to put it on loop.
Listen.
Okay. I'm listening.
What do you know about... Why do you look so nervous?
I just want
Why are you scared?
Because I want to pretend so that, like, you know, he's interrogating me, so I have to look scared. It's called acting.
I think Shirley's an NPC.
What?
I think
Like-
Shirley's being held captive and is being forced to do those live NPC videos. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, yes. Gang.
Gang, gang. That's what I'm talking about.
Gang. Oh my
How
god.
does Basil know, but I don't?
Because I think Basil was also subjected to it.
think I was, yeah.
You think you spent all week watching the Saw franchise? Maybe you were just used to be on a live video to be like, hot dog, ice cream, yum, yum, yum.
Yum,
See,
yum,
he's
yum.
laughing about it. I think
Gang. Well, it's just, Bryce, you say this, but the last conversation I had with
with who?
with Lemmy,
Uh-huh.
was me quoting yes, gang over and over again.
What the
God, this
heck?
goes deep. This goes fucking deep.
Bryce, I'm sorry. It was like a thing. I was doing it all because I was drugged. I was sick. I was like
You were
actually.
drugged. You
Well,
shouldn't say that
wait,
while
who
he's
drugged you?
paranoid. There you
Who
go.
drugged you?
No. I just had a little too much cough medicine.
I
It
think
wasn't
Shirley
anything
did
bad.
it actually.
Was
She
it
did give me the cough medicine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shirley? Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I kept
Oh
saying it.
my
and
god.
She got really upset with it. She told me to stop.
Listen, Basil, don't you think it's weird that you decided to take a week-long vacation Shirley decides to take a week-long vacation, and Jeffy and Juno all decide to take a week-long vacation at the same time, and you're telling me that you were drugged by Shirley? Here I thought that something else bad was happening, that someone had you guys captive, forcing you to do this, but really, in all reality, it's Shirley. Shirley's the mastermind behind this entire thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dating her, Bryce. What am I supposed to do now, okay? How do I end this?
Well, first I gotta restart my heist music.
Okay, yeah. Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, God.
This makes
Listen.
so much sense. She's
It's
so
only
nice,
a matter
you know?
of time before I'm kidnapped, too.
Say it. Let's hear it.
Say what?
Yes, yes, yes. Gang, gang.
No, I'm not gonna start saying it.
Say it.
I'm not gonna. Wait, why do you want me to say it so
Hi,
bad?
Winston.
You know why?
Is it again?
You know why?
You're the one doing all this, aren't you?
No? Bryce,
with the
can you
phone.
Just,
I have your phone. I don't know why you have a phone out.
Oh, yeah. It's a dummy phone. It's not real. Look. I'm watching right now, Bryce.
Who's watching?
TikTok live.
No, it looks like one
TikTok
of
Live, they're
our
watching
You
boys.
better say, you better say yes, yes, yes.
I thought you were gonna say the guy that calls you kiddo is watching us, which is really problematic, by the way.
That does look like his car back there.
That's not his car.
Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Is that someone? Is that another one of your friends?
That's the car. Yeah, that's it's HOA. Car boys. It's okay.
Okay, okay. Just yes, yes, yes. Gang, gang. Just say it.
No, I'm not
We
gonna
need the- we
fucking
need the
say it.
bits. Guys, if you don't say it, they might kill Shirley.
What do you mean they're gonna kill Shirley?
I mean, I don't know. You said it, not me.
I mean, listen, man, that kind of affects you more than it affects me.
What do you mean? She's like your best friend.
Yeah.
You've known her longer than I.
Yeah, but you're dating her.
Yeah, till I realized that she's a maniac. She's on TikTok. She's an NPC.
So are you. You're doing the exact same thing. Don't you see this is problematic?
Yes, yes, yes. Gang, gang.
Who's making you do this? Just write it down on a piece of paper.
They're watching.
Who's making you do this? Is it Balto?
That's all I can say.
God. Oh, no!
That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Oh,
Yes, yes,
God.
yes.
Yeah, give me the last letter. Give me the last letter. Hold on, I need to restart my heist music. Oh, my God. Kiki!
Yes, Bryce.
Listen,
Remember, I'll deny all of it.
Kiki,
I'm on the phone with a former detective.
why would I want a former detective? If they're not a detective still, then they're useless to
Well,
me.
you're not a detective anymore, sweet. I mean, unless you're doing private. Well, I thought he would be, interested in the former detective part because of what he's doing right now. I'm on the phone with Winston.
I think Balto's making people do NPC TikTok live trends.
Jesus Christ. Just his theory. His theory is that he thinks Balto is making
Gang,
people
gang.
do the NPC.
Stop
Oh my
it.
God, Basil.
Stop it!
Yes, yes, yes.
You're your own person, Basil.
No, Basil's standing here going gang,
Yum.
gang, yes, 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 and yum. I am,
Get out of
I am
there.
very,
Ah,
I am
Hold on.
incredibly hungover,
No.
and now I
No,
have
no.
just major concerns.
Sorry.
What did you just do that for? What is that one?
It's like, this smoke a little bit.
Oh,
It's one of 'em.
God.
I don't know what's happening.
Gang, gang.
Lost control of the day.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I could make this.
No, don't do this.
Do nothing. Do nothing. Look,
I've lost control
Bryce.
of my life, Winston.
we already know that. We already know that Kiki's corrupt. Come on.
You
She's
mean
too close.
Kiki, you're on this too?
She's too close.
And on what?
Look at her. She's
Kiki,
she's
say
awesome.
ice cream, yum, yum, yum.
Ice cream? Yum, yum, yum.
That sounded pretty NPC to
God.
me, Bryce.
What do you
That sounded
mean
pretty
that sounded
NPC.
NPC to you? Winston, do I sound like an NPC?
No.
That's right, Bryce.
Why?
Okay, well, thank you. Winston says I don't sound like an NPC.
Winston's not a detective anymore.
So?
It's everywhere. They're watching. They got the drones.
They think
That
I'm
bird
an
drone.
NPC. I don't know what to do.
Yes, yes, yes.
How do I convince them I'm not an NPC? I'm not a
God.
local. I don't know what that means.
Jay leaves us. Shirley leaves us.
Oh my god, now they're
Everyone
both
leaves.
freaking out.
Everyone leaves, Bryce.
It is
And all we
very
have left
foggy
is
all of a sudden.
fog.
I hate that this is taking off. I hate that this is happening to our friend group. You know, everything seemed all fine and normal.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's about to do a monologue.
Kind of wish you would restart the heist music, to be honest.
I did a heist this morning. I broke into Kiki's ex-girlfriend's house.
Why would you say broke into my ex-girlfriend's house and not just say it was Tessa's house? Like, I only have the one.
We broke into Kiki's ex-girlfriend's house.
I had
latest one.
permission to be there.
Kiki?
We broke into it.
What?
We left a note.
You broke? What?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she said I could be there.
What did the note say? Was it
With a winking
Suspicious?
smiley face.
what?
Said had fun last night. Had to leave to go to work. And get this.
Yeah.
There was no pillow wall.
We weren't even in the same room.
No.
No pillow wall.
No, I did. No, I did.
Do you think they did? Thank you, Bryce.
Put your left foot in, you put your right foot in.
Say less, say less.
Put your left hand in, you put your right hand in. Why is...
Why? Why is there so many hands and feet?
What's with all the free
You know
crawler
why?
sales? Well, hang on. And you shake it all about.
Well, I certainly wish Lemmy was here. She'd know what to do. But I guess she's already too far gone.
Yeah.
So? Do we kill Kay before they make her an NPC too? or-
Winston's an NPC now.
What's he saying?
Oh my god. Another one.
Saying yes, 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 and gang, gang over and over
Ah,
again.
I hate it.
Cowboy yeehaw.
No!
Bryce, where you going, Bryce?
No!
Why?
Because I feel like it's gonna infect me next.
What do you mean infect you?
This is taking over our friend group.
I'm fine.
No, you're not,
What
Kiki.
do you mean? How am I an NPC?
You said ice cream, yum, yum, yum.
You told me to.
That's the way you said it, Kiki.
What do you mean? How did I say it?
Oh, God.
Bryce, just get in the car.
Oh, God.
What do you mean I said it like an NPC?
Say it again.
Ice cream? Yum, yum, yum?
Oh, no.
How is, oh no. Well, I gotta let you go. I'm probably about to end up
See, chat, there is not much going on today, but now we have this for the remainder of the week.
Bye.
Now we have this for the remainder of the week. And whenever Tessa wakes up, she's going to read that note and freak out from Kiki. As if, what the heck happened last night?
Bryce? Oh, Bubba. Oh, honey.
Right?
Oh, honey. Let's just get you to the hospital.
Oh, God.
Oh, you can't escape us, Bryce.
No,
Yes,
no.
yes, yes. Gang, gang.
Oh my
Stop it.
God.
Stop it. I'm trying to drown you out with my heist music.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm boosting it up.
Uh-huh.
I feel like a spy.
It's supposed to feel like a spy. Listen, we need to break out. We need to break Basil's NPC curse.
Okay. How do we do that?
Which,
Don't. On this forever.
well, let's see. If we're using TV show movie logic, I guess in Vampire Diaries for the travelers, they used a spirit knife to stab them and then stab that out of them. So, well, I guess we could do this.
Meow, meow.
Stop
Are you
it!
meowing?
You need to drive this car into the nearest gas tank now.
No!
Fire. Yes, yes, yes.
On your left.
You're stuck with us forever now, Bryce.
Or just until I get to the hospital.
You'll never escape.
My car just did some wild shit.
Oh God. Guys, I think I fell on my phone because I can't skip or rewind, and the next one is 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by random window noises.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh God.
My favorite album on Bryce's phone.
Oh no.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're dragging me and skipping. Oh God, it could happen at any moment.
Oh, it's already started?
It could happen at any moment.
Well, just give me a second.
Yes, yes, yes.
Shut the fuck up, Basil.
It's alright. It's gonna be okay.
Why are you saying it like that?
Join the gang.
So fucking creepy.
Join the gang, gang.
Yeah.
Join it. Say it. Say the words.
Why are you doing this?
Say it. We're just recruiting him, Kay.
God, this
He's
could
one of
happen
us
at
now.
any moment.
What do you mean? Oh, is it still playing?
This could happen at any moment.
It's gonna happen when you've like forgotten that you have it playing. And it's
Yeah,
gonna scare the
honestly.
shit out of you. Now, when you say Windows sounds, do you mean like Windows like notification sounds
I
or
have
like
no
the
idea.
sound? Oh,
Think about it, Brian. Surrounded by NPCs.
Shut the fuck up.
what?
Everywhere you look, there's NPCs.
What do you
I'm looking
mean?
at 2 of them right now.
What do you mean?
That's right.
Guys, it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, there it is!
I heard it, heard it, heard it, heard it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the sound of something getting unplugged.
Yeah.
How come I'm not hearing this?
I don't know. Well, you were talking, so that maybe when you missed it, it was very quiet.
This one's 2 hours of silence occasionally broken up by random meme sound effects.
Oh no!
Kind of scared about this one.
Where,
know
where,
what this is
you,
gonna
where
say.
are you finding these?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Not Lego
Awesome.
Yoda. Oh no.
Ah!
Waluigi, is that you?
Wow. Yes,
He's
that
here.
was him.
He's somewhere up.
What the fuck was that one?
I think that was was Walter from Breaking Bad.
Oh.
That was Walter.
Yes, yes, yes.
There it is.
That one, okay.
There it is.
Yep. Ah.
Oh God, let me die.
Oh, there it is.
Someone drop something?
Basil, that was the. Oh, gross, Bryce.
That's all.
Where'd he go? Basil. Oh God.
Oh, someone's sus.
That's Basil. He
Who's
ran out
Basil?
of here. I do think Basil was the problem. You know, notice how Basil came back, but no one else did.
I heard that. I heard
What?
that, Kay. Kay, I heard that. Are you? I'm the killer.
What the heck is this? I don't like it.
Oh my God, what is this?
He's an NPC.
No, I'm not.
He's an
Don't
NPC.
like that.
Oh no, the gnomes.
Stupid NPC.
Oh God. Well, it's okay, Bryce. I'll take out Basil for you.
What?
Oh, that's an old one.
Is that a crazy frog?
Yeah, it was Crazy Frog.
It's a ghost of Michael Jackson.
Oh God!
Oh God.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh God. I'll see you
It's
guys.
okay,
at home.
Bryce. What?
NPC home.
Oh my God.
Oh, what a random morning. What a random morning. Fever dream of his streams of fire. Listen, there was nothing going on. That trend needs to stop, though. That trend does need to stop. Gang, gang. Oh God. It's affecting chat now too. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty then.
Lucas!
Whoa! Copperfur, thank you for the 26 months. All right. I don't know if STSO is still blown up or not. I don't know if STSO is still blown up or not. Is it? Who knows anymore, man? Looks like it is. Wonder if Silas panel is today. Maybe. I don't think SDSO meeting under Olympic Bridge. Why? I'm just gonna go to PBSO. I'm gonna let Styx be there by himself. Hey.
Where?
I guess
Where
I'm
are
coming to PBSO. I don't know. I don't want to meet at Olympic Bridge. I don't know what the fuck Styx is talking about.
Wait, what? What is Sticks talking about? Where did he say that?
Styx just 911 saying SDSO meeting at under Olympic Bridge.
I thought we were supposed to go to PBSO, but I was just looking and I seen you there, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just going over to PBSO. You want to ride?
Okay, say less. All right, I'll see you here. I was just making sure.
Yeah, I'll see you in Set Cross.
All right, later, Neil.
What happened?
I'll tell you what happened, Miller. Every criminal has a freaking bomb now, and they keep blowing up our hospitals and police departments. So now we have to go share one with the PBSO until that gets built up.
Oh hell no! I'll see you later then. I'm doing shit with PBSO. Fuck that.
All right, understandable.
That's me out there with no PBS. Hell no. Like PBS, no.
The meetings aren't it? Yeah, the meetings are a little bit too much. Do your job, or this is what I did. But I guess it beats no meeting. Another PBSO meeting. I guess. Yes, Dix.
Are you coming to the SDSO meeting or the bullshit meeting?
What is this SDSO meeting under the bridge?
That's when we need a new place of location to have our meeting.
So you picked a homeless shelter near the south side?
Well, they have this really cool couch and these other really cool chairs.
Why don't we just have it in the parking lot of the SDSO?
Oh, that is not epic enough.
What is epic about? Listen, you have it in the south side. Everyone and their dad's gonna come and fucking visit us.
No. Oh, the couch is available.
What do you mean the couch is available? Sticks, who else is down there besides you?
Me, Silas, and then Boober's on the way.
Silas. Isn't Silas, suspended?
I mean, you can still attend the meeting.
Sticks, I would be very careful with the unsanctioned meetings, considering that a lot of people are in a lot of hot water because of them.
Oh, well, you know what? Start boiling fucking water. I don't care.
Okay.
Just so you know, Neil, I'm on the shortlist mission. Okay, I don't have to worry about these juvenile mindsets.
All right.
So I expect to see you here, though.
No, listen. I like my job. I'm good.
Oh, this is what I mean. Me as commissioner, I'm gonna remove all your fears and worries.
Jaden, I'm just letting you know, the last unsanctioned meeting really pissed off Owen and Big T. And
yeah, I've done so much more to piss them off. So you know what? This is probably just icing on the cake. Again.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm hosting my meeting, so if you want to come down, you can come down here. If you know, I'll.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Bye.
Okay,
See ya.
bye. Jaden's on hot water and on thin ice already,
Remember the timeline? We're now at the everybody gets heavy timeline.
You're old, Dan. You're old. Old man rambles about the old days. Anyway, so that's a big thing. The PBSO, we did talk about it last week when we got the new uniform. Today is going to be picture day. It's going to be after the meeting. I'm aiming for around like 1:30 to maybe on the hour. We have a cool photographer with an IMAX 8K resolution camera. He's going to be on his way up here. So we're going to have all of your, what do you call them, blemishes. That's going to be all in high resolution. Sorry. We could descale the resolution if you really request it. We got to pick a location after this. I'm thinking probably with a flag in the background because that's very patriotic. So there will be picture day after this. If you're in shift 2 and 3 and you have to dip straight away after the meeting, that's fine. I've talked with Anita. I'm going to try and have a picture day at some point during your shift over the next week or two. The big thing is we're going to try and have the same photographers so everybody's badges have the same kind of like consistent appeal to it.
No shame in
Or
drinking on
appearance.
lunch hour, right?
Any questions in regards to picture day?
Just a few
No,
points.
sir.
Oh, cool. Fantastic. Yesterday was obviously the funeral of Sam Bass. A lot of you were there. It was beautiful. It went without any errors. It was fantastic. There was a few dickheads that went on the stage, but we had a pretty good security team that kicked them out. Thank you for everybody that helped with that. It was a fantastic operation, and it went pretty smooth.
Sam Bass
So,
made fun of
with
Baker
that,
Mayfield, and then he blew up.
Everybody wearing trooper uniform and trooper livery is now over. However, Deputy Commissioner Toretti has requested if you want to still have 242 in the top of your car, you could do that.
What's up,
Obviously, if
Carly?
you want to have your own call sign, it does have like an operational smoothness. It affects how Air 1 is and how we are able to look at other units. So it's up to you if you want to do it or not.
Neil's
It's
got
completely
that
your own
Kenergy.
discretion. But make sure you have your own department blip. You're using your own livery. You're using your own uniform. The troopers are going back to having their uniform just for them. Any questions in regards to that? Cool. Fantastic. Does anybody have any announcements to be made today? Tails has her hands up. Anyone else?
Yeah, I got
Hands up.
song of the
You have
day.
both of your hands up.
I'm meditating.
Now your
Oh,
hands
she
are
has
down.
2 announcements.
Well, Tails, I'm very excited for your announcement soon, Tails.
I don't have
Toad
any
has song of the
announcements.
day. We also have Castman with his hands up.
I have a new bit.
Pete
I have a new
Toad.
bit. I'm gonna test drive a new bit here.
All right, Dan has a possible bit. That's good.
Hey, Birdie.
Hi,
All right.
Andy.
What? Hi, happy Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna hand tacos out. Sorry, go ahead.
Ooh, tacos.
Oh, Taco Tuesday. Look at that. Grab your food. Is this sponsored by anything? Is this just
Who called her
the
Birdie?
kindness? What?
It's
Where's
called
the ta-
Tipsy
where the tacos
Taco.
coming
I worked
from?
out with Shelby, so I'll be here every Tuesday.
Oh,
Not
fantastic.
here, but somewhere.
You'll be somewhere.
Finally, we have
Fantastic.
tacos.
Yeah, just go ahead and share
Is
those
it just
around.
Grab your
announcement, or
tacos.
is it
Thank
SCSO
you.
thing too?
I don't know. It might be SDSO. They're under a bridge.
I'll put some here.
Not sure why.
The taco.
Status with the rebuilding of PDs. Don't know. Willie's trying
Damn
to get
it.
some bricks. So if you have
There's just
some
a trail of
bricks,
tacos.
a lot of people have. It's normally like an uncle or sometimes dad that works with bricks. So if you know any bricks, then try and get them imported. The SDSO needs them. MRPD, I don't know. That might just be gone beyond repairs. It's pretty fucked up. I've got bad news about the MRPD explosion. Not a lot of people realize this, but one of our beloved co-workers died inside. He was bald. His name was Todd. He worked in the armory. We haven't seen him since the explosion.
Todd,
So-
no.
Just know we'll probably be having
Todd.
a funeral
No.
for
Give
him
me taser cartridges.
at some
Oh,
point
God.
soon. He is presumed dead. There is a chance of survival, as there was a secret slushy supply in the armory for Todd, and he might be utilizing that to eat and drink. We might need to send a rescue team. I don't know. He was the guy that really liked scars and tasers and ammo and all that stuff, and kept on asking if you had a rifle cert, but nobody had a rifle cert because that wasn't a thing. He would ask if you were a trooper, but we would just lie to him and say, "Yeah, I'm a trooper. You could give me a class 2." But
He's that cunt who just stands in the corner and stares at
that's
you,
the
right?
one. Yeah,
I hope he's
that,
dead.
That was Todd.
What?
I actually like the
Fuck.
fact that he didn't talk
Yeah, I
a
hope
lot.
he's dead.
Yeah.
He was alright.
Castman, he
Todd
might
was
be
kind of
dead.
cool, I thought.
Yeah, I hope so.
Come on, he was just trying to do his job.
If you have any
Fucked up.
scars in your lock storage or in a locker, hold on to it. We are still at the. You are authorized to have a Class 2 Scar or Remington in your lock storage in your vehicle. It is dependent on command to authorize the usage in the field, though. Just know that scars are on the way to being out of circulation if we don't get a replacement for Todd. So get ready. Talks of what's happening today. Don't worry about those 911s for Pred. His car was used in a violent crime, so it got impounded. it was Candace got kidnapped. This whole thing. Shift 1. Gang wars in the streets. Spitfires in the skies. The usual. That's pretty much it. A lot of cars got robbed. A lot of banks got robbed. It was pretty smooth shift, I'd say. Nothing of alarm. And now Tails is getting ready for Tails' announcement.
Right, yeah, Tails.
Tails.
This will absolutely be good.
What gang was it got now?
That's the wrong chair.
Just remember, it's not
You
all
had your
females
hands
in
up.
here.
You had your hand.
Tails, are you gonna get on the chair?
Hands up.
Tails.
What's going on?
Tails.
Hey guys, I'm
That's
sorry
it.
for my father over 911. I
You know what I
It's
just
okay.
realized I still had in my locker?
just dad
His car
things,
was-
you know.
His car was used to kidnap Candace. So.
I'm gonna stand
Well,
in the back.
you
Come
know,
see me
good.
if you need a taco.
Impounded twice.
What?
Yeah, come see me.
Oh,
You don't see. Still got an EMP gun, dude.
Tails.
oh my god.
Use it on
Hey,
me.
by the way,
Pretty cool.
it is pretty fucking cool. It's rare. Don't lose that.
To be honest.
By the way,
Well, you
Sticks
better
is a
get this under
dumbass.
control. It's about to be
What
pandemonium.
does Sticks do now?
listen, Silas tried to start his own department
You raised your hands.
and held an unsanctioned SDSO meeting, and with a bunch of people trying to like get people to join his department.
Wait, what?
I've never seen Big T
Yeah,
and
chair.
Owen so fucking mad before.
Sorry, what did you say?
They suspended Silas until pending a panel. Probably gonna fire him. Probably gonna fire somebody else, and everyone else that was at that meeting is being looked into. And how Styx is doing
You're on
another
the chair.
unsanctioned meeting with Silas and somebody else.
Is he actually?
Taco
Yeah.
Tuesday if you don't have a taco for those you just got.
Why, man?
Andy's in the
I don't
back
know, man.
with
People being
fresh
stupid.
tacos for you. Shut up.
So they were actually trying. Silas is actually trying to like make a new department.
Damn, Tails.
Silas, yeah.
Talk your
Like
shit.
in the shadows,
Talk
though,
your
like a
shit.
hidden department.
Like he was trying to set it up in the shadows, but he wants it to be VPD.
What's the
Did
second one?
Silas actually think he was
What's
gonna
the
get a
second
department
one?
now of all times after we just got rid of all fucking departments?
I have no fucking idea. You think he called it was like an insurrection he tried to do?
You got this.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. It's not good at all.
Is Stick trying to get fired with him or what?
I told Styx it was a bad idea, and he said, "I'm going in for commissioner, and when I'm commissioner, you're getting fired. So I don't care. I don't give a fuck."
I don't think
Just a den,
it's
right?
just an underground den. I don't think
Okay,
there's
he's a
like-
moron. Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
this is stupid as fuck. Actually, I'm actually kind of annoyed.
Up to? They come in one
standard
Yeah, I'll talk to your wife
How many
about it
people were
too.
there?
It was Silas's normal kind of
standard
crew.
size
You know,
of
Manny was
box
there,
then?
Massimo was there. Massimo pulled a fucking
Well, yeah, they ordered them
sledgehammer
online.
on Owen
Yeah,
and
they
got
ordered them online
suspended
and get
for
them
a couple
I
days.
think they just call it
I'm
pubs.
surprised Owen didn't fucking shoot him.
Dimitri there was there, Lonnie was there, Booba was there. Your wife was there, but I don't think she understood what was going on.
Oh, no, I hope not.
No, she didn't. I had a long talk with her afterwards. She's scared she's gonna get like fired or something, but I told her nothing was gonna happen.
Yeah, that is
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And for the funny random one,
I
you
don't
know how
remember who
many
else was
sounds
there.
does a fox make?
Well, that sounds like a fucking shit show.
40 different sounds.
Yeah, it was something.
Why
It
None
was
of which I
something.
can
Oh, Philomena was there too. Basically,
Oh,
Goon
come
Squad
on, give
and a
us your best
couple
shot.
stragglers.
Yeah. What does it say?
Oh, I don't really make a good impression.
So, who'd you say? Who else was gonna get fucked? You said Silas and who else?
Probably Silas, probably Massimo, maybe even Roy, because I think Roy was a part of that too.
Roy.
Yeah.
Come on, Roy.
Dan, who said he has, and I quote,
Yeah.
"new bit."
I think
Whoa.
Silas has a big panel coming up.
Dan, you didn't clear this with me.
So like they actually might fire his ass for real.
I would be surprised if they did not.
Alright,
I've
movie
never
of the
heard
day, ladies and
Owen and Big
gentlemen,
T
movie
this
of the day.
mad
Great.
before.
You get to guess what the movie is based
flew
on
over
the
the cuckoo's nest.
like the you know the
Tenet.
Damn, man. Honestly, holy shit.
And you win
Yeah.
I was gone for like 4
$10 and
days.
well, actually, you know
It
what,
was
we're
pretty
gonna
fucking
start.
crazy.
Original.
Day after Bass died too. He tried to do an insurrection.
That is not. That's probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
No, into the Spider-Verse.
So
Yeah.
here's the tagline. It's
All right. Well,
Don't
thank you for
freeze,
filling me in. I
don't
appreciate
look
it.
back.
Yeah.
The dark side of
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
What movie
Alright,
is
let's
it?
get in for Dan's bit.
You can also vote for me to tase Back you. to the Future.
I
I think you got
vote
it.
Hey, can I have a taco?
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable participating. in this.
Quiet
I didn't
Place.
vote.
Cocaine
Bear.
Here you go.
Barrick didn't
Huh?
It's
Oh.
literally the greatest movie of all time.
Vote for Andy.
Okay.
Is that what we're guessing on? Just the greatest movie of all time?
Who else is running? Didn't
No
you
one that
stab
I'm
a
aware
cop
of yet.
last time you were in the SDSO?
Dan,
Thank you,
But I
Dan.
went to jail for that, and it's not on my record. Check it.
Yeah.
When you got
Dog.
expunged.
That was a
Yeah.
good bit.
And I've been a great egg ever since. I've actually been clean for like 3 months.
What are you gonna do for the PD?
Nice.
Well, that's what I wanted to
I mean,
know
that
from you
mine
guys.
was really
So next week
basic.
I'll be
Just a
coming to
random
meetings like
fact.
this and asking what you guys actually need.
I like
multiple
buying
random-
I don't know what to give you unless you tell me what you guys need.
I think a statue of Baker Mayfield would be pretty cool in front of the SDSO.
Really?
And you gave them
If I became mayor, we could talk about that.
Kind of that's the foxhole.
You're asking for my pen?
It's kind of, you know, more in depth on the.
All right, you got my
Yo,
vote.
somebody said hi, Birdie, when I walked in here.
Yeah, I think that was Hannaford.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I haven't even seen Bird in a while. I think she's dead.
I believe he's
Damn.
offering to find fraud, not do
Sucks for
our
her.
taxes for us.
Maybe I do.
What do
Yeah.
you think she died of?
He's
a killer guy.
Bird flu.
That makes sense.
It's a peanut mine.
Perhaps my eyes will find something
Yeah, the saddest part
happen to be very good in that area. No particular
is that she's
reason,
probably
though.
not even going to get canned or anything. And the second that she is actually interested, she's probably got a job.
Changes to the laws and
That's crazy.
She just doesn't know it
She's
yet.
that good?
No, she's just that shy. I don't understand why people.
Shithery.
I've heard that woman say 3 words before.
Crime laws are, okay?
Did you used to work for the
What?
IRS?
I don't know if she could hold a gun without freaking out.
Oh, then why would she get hired?
I don't know.
What a pussy.
Yeah, well, that's my point. They're barely the shit.
Sounds like she should be
So,
like
you know, I gotta-
scared
I
straight.
gotta- I gotta bring a case.
Even
to
though
them
it
that's
sounds like she's
hello,
like,
you have,
you know,
petition
legal, but like
who
scare
has
her into
clearly
not being
millions of
scared
dollars
anymore.
in criminal
Yeah, I've seen that
and you want me
TV
to
show
give them, what,
before.
25 months?
Yeah, it's a
Although
good
some
one.
that might be torture.
You can just,
Do you think if I told this group of people to think of what they actually need for PD, so I can keep it in mind for next week when we have a meeting, or if they like were to told to like think about what they
Yeah.
need, that they would actually do that, and then when I show up next
Alright.
week asking what they need, so I can build my platform, they would actually have answers?
You just
Listen,
need a
Or do you
Only-
think
camera.
they'll all forget the second it comes out of my mouth?
They're all gonna forget the same second. Everyone's gonna say something that they think is funny and specific to them. All you need to say is you're
Like
gonna,
Baker Mayfield?
yeah, like Baker Mayfield. All you
Okay,
need to
great.
say is increase pay, and everyone will
You guys make a fuck ton. Next.
keep the pay the same way.
I got told that High Command makes $1 million a month,
What the fuck?
which is
It's at
fucked
the
up.
beginning. Just go to the beginning, Kurt.
People only care about money.
Oh, I
If
thought
I'm
they
being
were on the
honest, jokes
beginning of-
aside.
Oh, see now
Which is
I'm.
Well, it seems like
unfortunate.
every mayor after me fucking automated everything, so you don't even have to talk to anyone. It's just like, here's a fuck ton of money that you don't need.
What about anti-bomb?
Say it again.
Like, what if police departments made with bomb-proof buildings?
Bomb-proof buildings. Now that's something.
There you go.
That's not
Yeah,
very
like
good.
like hard. You
Like
gotta
steel
cater to what's
reinforcements.
relevant. You know, like
Okay.
Hardcastle gave us
One more
a
time.
Karakara when we were going up against the Karakara boys. You know.
So I'd be like, you know what, guys, hear me out. We moved this joint underground.
No, second line. Well, you guys got to be careful
This
with
is
asking
gonna
for the
become a
second
bomb
line, because once
shelter
we
and
ask for the
police
second line,
department.
we get less money.
You will have to
I
tunnel your
know.
way down
Yeah.
to work.
You
every
should do
morning.
that, Kurt. That's a great idea.
Could do it.
Cannoli. Why did?
Be a good hour before criminals figure out how to get in there.
Is it
Hey,
Honestly,
That's
you
pretty
can.
good.
I do a two-parter. One, just see what people want,
I'm
and then
pretty
two,
sure
you
people
know,
have
your
said that like 4
promises.
times now. Communication, guys. Come on, we need to
Yeah,
work on
alright.
this shit.
Maybe
Jesus.
help us with I don't know if you can, but like
Stop all that.
SDSO, we're trying to get
all.
a truck unit,
mm-hmm.
calling ourselves BTF, the Big Truck Force.
Big truck friends.
Force.
Oh my god.
Force.
I don't know. Maybe you can help out with that, like legislation or something like
Yeah, I'm
that.
good at legislation.
Or I don't know.
That's easy. I'm a paperwork god.
We did it all
Might
together.
be a
Gotta be
high
all
command thing instead of like a mayoral thing.
Oh, that's
Footloose. Yeah, unless the department needs funding and it doesn't, or force
Holy
funding.
shit!
It doesn't want to take funding from the original budget.
Hell yeah.
They imagine
Got a
those budgets
great
are
idea.
overfilled anyway.
All right.
Police
I'm
issue
old. Don't mind me.
katanas
I don't
and
know what that is.
wingsuits, and everyone's just running
Or
around
why?
like that. So we can,
How about this?
we can go against the criminals. That,
I knew it.
How about
please don't do that. Please don't do
tuner
that.
cars and deployable rams?
Yo.
It was all sorry.
Will that help you guys catch criminals?
All right,
Yeah.
we're done.
Everybody's
We're
singing
doing it.
different
That's
songs,
great.
and it's just
No,
killing
it
me.
wasn't all star.
Yeah.
I think the deployable
That
rams.
was
Really
really good.
good.
Yeah, because
Lasers to canines.
Yeah,
What the
cannoli.
hell?
I just
can't
changed
see
all
the
the
song
vehicles
titles.
to be rollover
That's
any barrier, no
cannoli.
matter how high.
Pretty cool.
Wait,
Okay, so this is
Oh, I know.
two-part announcement. One, I tried to
Create a
solve for
system
puzzle a day to get my
that
words up and keep my brain moving, so
will
it's gonna help
kill
with the hard
anyone
work.
Alright.
that might do a bad thing in the future.
Oh, okay. Like they have a bad thought and they're just, bam,
Just
done.
eradicated, dead,
Head blow up,
head blown off.
like in Kingsman.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that works.
Seven-letter word.
Let's put microchips in everyone's head. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
It's a cross.
Shriek?
There's no helpers.
What could go wrong?
So screech?
Squeal.
Let me try.
Again, though, all jokes aside, I think people only care about the budget.
How do you even write
Screech. Got it.
Isn't the budget like overfilled? I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, just say you keep the budget exactly the same way, unlike the other mayors who want to lower it.
My next announcement is going to be the woo of the day. If you guys have been here,
You do you.
my
I can't really say that till I know who's running.
Okay, so feel free to educate yourself
If it's
on what
true.
real music
I don't
is.
like lying.
If you're not familiar, the Wu-Tang Clan was in the early 90s.
Let's talk about the Wu-Tang Clan?
He's talking about the Wu-Tang Clan.
All right.
Yeah, Gravel Pit was a woo of the day. That's a great one.
Remember when that rich asshole
Do I go
bought
ask the
that
guy on
Wu-Tang
the-
Clan album?
Around with a lot of big
Do I ask the guy on the desk, standing on the desk,
Snoop
if I
Dogg,
can announce? See the
Yeah,
guy
that's
in the costume?
double.
people,
Yeah, probably.
That, are mainstream
Okay,
artists today hung around the Wu-Tang Clan. I think they're
Yeah,
instrumental
Skrelly,
in
fucking
hip-hop
Martin
rap,
Skrelly.
a level that's never been achieved before.
I can't get all the way back there.
A lot of music that comes out now is
got you.
Text
based
him.
on the fundamentals that the Wu-Tang Clan
Don't yell.
basically came out of nowhere.
What?
So the
It's
Wu-Tang
fine.
Clan song of
No
the
one's
day
listening
today
He's
to
right
Kimberly.
there.
is going to be Tears.
Okay.
With a Z.
It's good.
It's me
Oh,
from
you're
the front
right.
of the
Wow.
room.
So
Hey.
T-E-A-R-Z.
Can Andy announce something after this?
Yes.
Cool.
On it.
Of course.
And
All right, you're
I
up
think there's some
after
ad-libs
he's
from the
done
other
talking about the
Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang
song.
Clan.
It was written by Robert Diggs and produced by
But I think
Rakim.
to really
Yeah,
stay
alright.
relevant
It's
and win the
starts with a little,
the audience,
kinda like,
you know,
almost like
Uh-huh.
a fake recording of, you know,
maybe throw a
things,
little
you know, an incident that
little Wu-Tang
occurs,
Clan
you know,
reference out there, you
Wu-Tang
know.
Clan.
riddled,
So I
It'd
go
be
up there and I
like-
say, I ain't nothing to fuck with.
and then
You say
goes into
that,
the
you know,
song,
cash rules
very
everything around me.
instrumental and tells a great story.
All right.
Cream get the money.
Yep. And
Dollar
then-
dollar bill, y'all.
You say that, and then everyone will go, "Cream, get the money," and then you'll say, "Dollar dollar bills, y'all." That's right.
I don't think I want to do that.
Why?
I think I'm too
Hell yeah.
All right, thank
Nice.
you.
You're gonna say white?
no.
Okay. Okay, you're up.
Ah. Oh
You can
God,
go
there's
through
so
the
many
double
dogs.
doors or just push through the
Oh,
crowd. I know
okay.
double doors. It's like
Honestly, not
short
enough.
We'll go
room.
around.
Yeah, it's,
Do I have to stand
This
on the
should be
chair?
good.
I don't know if I can
yeah.
do that.
Our microphone is on
What's
the
she
roof.
doing?
It's on chair.
Ah.
She's gonna make a. She's gonna sing a Wu.
So the
She's gonna sing
microphone's
"Cream"
like
by
it's
Wu
from-
Tang
it's from
Clan.
like a
This one.
boxing
She's
ring,
gonna sing
where you have
Cream?
a microphone and
Oh,
get on the chair
shit.
to, like, reach it.
But what if I can't?
You think I'm joking, but she's gonna
Yeah.
actually.
You got
sing.
this.
Huh?
Take a good peek at it. And then
Why
just
is she
jump
gonna sing Cream?
What the hell?
Well,
Whoa!
no,
Whoa!
What?
No.
Does that
What?
count?
Can you
Like,
guys
no.
hear
No,
me?
you're not
No,
standing
I
on
don't
it.
I don't
Nah,
think
get
anyone's
here.
ever tried that before.
Yeah, I don't think
hear
we've
you.
seen that
I can't
before.
hear
I
you.
I
don't.
mean, technically on the chair.
But you gotta be standing on the chair. Standing, I thought.
And
Yeah,
the
the
feet
problem
are off
is
the
that
ground.
it's a boxing mic, you know, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
Come on, I believe in you.
Guys?
Oh, hey!
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
I don't.
so close, so close.
There you go.
Hey, guys. Okay, number one, it's Taco Tuesday, and I still have a lot of tacos. So make
Fuck,
sure you
she's
grab
not
those on your
doing
way
it.
out. Number two, I am running for mayor, and I don't need your answers
Pretty
right
sure
now.
like,
But if you guys can think within the next week
Pretty
what
sure
you
the
guys might
first
need
lyric
from the
is
mayor,
not
if I were to
okay,
be elected
man.
to office, I will come back
That's why
next
she's
week
not starting
and ask
for
you what all
mayor.
of those things are. So if you want to come up with a list, if you want to suggest
Ooh.
anything, I don't know if your hacker wants to
Tacos.
handle that. That's up to you guys. But I will
You
be
can
back
start the
next week
chorus.
asking what you need from the mayor's office. So please come up with some things so I have work to do if I get elected. And that's all.
Can I be the
Question.
first furry deputy commissioner? Or deputy? No, sorry, deputy mayor.
Hey,
That's
save
a
it
bad
for
You
next
can't even
week,
make an
okay?
announcement. Let her.
Yeah,
You know,
you go to 24-hour ban if you stormed out.
yeah.
Okay, thanks, guys. That's
And
all.
Eddie Jones.
Huh?
Thanks, Andy.
I can ask questions.
Does anything,
You're
you
right,
know,
Kaz, I'm
does anything rule
Jesus.
something around you? You know.
I want to make
Cash
announcements
rules
anyways.
everything around me. I gotta go.
Yeah!
Dollar bill, y'all?
That one's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, anybody else?
asset classes provide higher risk-adjusted yield.
I just want to be
That
the
one
first
really
deputy.
well.
How
I
dare
think.
you?
That's the first.
How dare you? Why would you do this?
That went really well.
All right.
Thanks.
We can go through the different departments because that normally gives them a kicking ass to say something. Anything from the office of PD Toe. See some orange vest there. Spectre.
Spectre.
Yep, that's me.
Announcement.
Anything from the office of
I missed
PD
my
Toe?
SPSO meetings.
Announce
do I
something.
need to go up front?
I was supposed to be
have
trying
to.
to
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't
it's
hear you.
good.
We can't hear you.
I-
Spectre, word of advice. Go around. Go through the doors and through the other doors.
Maybe use your hands to put.
Why?
Yeah. Let's go. I'm feeling first time right here.
I do remember that Watch Dogs 2 quest, by the way.
Yeah.
The most exciting thing that happens in these meetings is when people stand on the chair correctly.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype for that.
Thank you so much for keeping us safe. Thank you so much for saying
I
thank
didn't
you
know I
to
had
us.
to
It
do
goes
that.
a very long way. So I just want to say thank you to all of you. And as a hopeful future PBSO hopeful, I'm glad to see you all here. So
That's fucking
make sure you
right,
come and
baby.
say hello.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Yeah, that's fucking right. So make sure you come and say hello to me as well. We'd like to meet all of you, and even non-PBSO. We'd love to meet all of you. But yeah, other than that, just thank you from PD Toe for just always being there for us, protecting us, especially with the massive shootout yesterday. I felt very safe with all of you around. Thank you so much.
All right.
All
Let's
right,
go,
good stuff.
Spectre.
Yeah, PD Toe.
Jeanette, Areli, Tony, anything from the office of dispatch?
I need slushies.
That's
We can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
All of
I
them.
can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Damn it.
Chair.
No
No
announcement.
announcement.
Man, don't freak out,
Fantastic.
please.
Well, I guess she doesn't need anything.
Don't freak out, Canoles.
Anything
Please.
from Office Affairs?
Get dispatch some
Cannoli.
freaking slushies.
Cannoli.
And only anything from Office Affairs? Anything happening recently?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Someone's in trouble.
Hold on, I gotta head out,
He
guys.
didn't see the toaster. I hope he didn't see the toaster.
It's kind of sus that you have to just leave now.
Something wrong with the toaster?
No, sir.
Oh,
No,
okay. All right. Because that thing's
No, no.
newish. You know, got a good deal on that. Fell
I
off a
definitely
truck.
didn't put pineapple in the.
Yeah. Fell off a truck, so it got a little dented. You know, we got a good deal on it.
Jesus.
Hold on.
What did they grill my pineapple?
Nice to see you, Cannoli.
Yeah, it's good to be around. Good to see everybody here. Okay. Okay, I was reviewing the CCTV footage in the office and saw Patty put a plastic bottle in the trash. Okay, Patty, that goes in recycling. Yeah, that goes in recycling.
Excuse me.
I mean, it could have been a slip of the mind, you know, long shift, but we got to keep these things tight, guys. We gotta listen. It starts in the office, okay? We get loose in the office, okay? We get loose in the field, and then people die, okay? You guys may not take office affairs as seriously as me, okay? Not refilling the copier, Mackenzie. Okay, I'm not gonna name names, but Mackenzie.
You
not
just
refilling the
did.
copier.
That's a name.
I'm not gonna name names.
You
again.
just did, and I already
Twice.
paid for it, and I don't know why you're bringing it up again.
Who the hell is
I
that?
think you planted that water bottle there and
Guys,
blaming it on me.
Office
Put on a
affairs.
red
Oh
wig,
my
Completely
God.
confidential and everything
planting
remains anonymous. I would
evidence.
never out anybody. Okay.
You just
But,
did.
That's good.
Okay. Stubble. Okay.
Oh.
Has been leaving cigarette butts in the trash as well. Okay.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Cigarette butt things.
so wrong with that?
So
You put 'em in there.
dangerous.
We have the cigarette butt things. You guys
Yeah, but it's no
wanted
longer
cigarette
smoking.
butt.
You're talking about
disposables.
ashtrays?
I
Stubble.
bought them. No, it's not an ashtray. It's a little thing, the little tube thing
Little
that
thing on
stands
the
up
wall?
on the ground, and you put
Pretty
your
like
only
ashtrays.
cigarette
Tell him
butts
where to
go in
put
there.
his butt.
We have a receptacle
It's no longer smoking.
specifically for cigarette butts.
But it's no
There's
longer
an
smoking.
ashtray right
there.
It's got one job. It takes cigarette butts. Put them in there.
I don't want to.
Okay.
It's always full, though.
Now,
It's always full.
Oh my
I
God.
got some complaints about shift 3. People, you know, Sky, McQuillan, I get it. You guys don't see me around shift 3. You think you can get loose in the office, okay?
The fuck
Oh!
are you on about?
Not a good look.
TV footage in the office after shift 3, okay? Sky was double stapling her paper.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
You just need
What
one
the
staple.
hell?
But he doesn't name names.
I don't
Those are your
name names
staples,
though.
Sky.
I don't name names.
What do
No,
you
we don't
mean?
do that.
Fucking liar.
It's very
He's a
strictly
fucking liar.
confidential and anonymous.
Anonymity is the
Also,
name of the game.
Any
Triple
complaints, you know, you can bring them to me in my office affairs office. Remain anonymous. Your name will not
What-
be dragged in the mud
what-
or used.
Do not bring any complaints.
I have.
I'll
definitely name you.
I
Yeah,
have.
question?
Okay, so no, it's not a question. It's an incident that I'd like to highlight. Okay. Now, I don't want to point any fingers, but I'm gonna have to. Okay, so Taro was left in the office yesterday, in charge of Pizza Cat 1
He's trying to
and
leave.
Ted.
He's deserting.
He's running out. He's
And,
dipping. Get him. Get him. We got to run it.
Yeah, we ended up with a beheaded Pizza Cat 1 and a Ted just stood looking there. Now, just looking at the body, yeah. And so now, listen, it was either Ted or it was Toro. It was Ted or Toro. It was one of the two. The dog.
Yeah, Bundy's dog, Ted Bundy. Turtle thought it'd be a good idea to leave Pizza Cat and Ted Bundy here in the office. That was not a good move. Okay, he's a pit bull. He's a very hungry boy. The cat could have been reaching though in defense of Ted.
Yeah, let's
cat
not
could have
sit
been
here
reaching
and
for
breed
something. We don't know.
profile,
We
Cannoli.
don't
You
know.
should, you know better than that.
I'll have to look over the CCTV footage.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been Toro. It could have been Toro.
I think
It could have been Toro.
I mean, the chances are never zero, and I don't think the dog would do that.
I mean,
So
those claws.
please-
Those claws are deadly weapons. Am I
Yeah,
right?
Booba knows. Booba knows. He's been
knows.
informed.
He's not taking it well. If you thought he would just, roll over this, and come out stronger, he is not.
Oh, Pizza Cat 2 is also not taking it well.
Well, Booba tried calling Pizza Cat because he was like, that doesn't look like Pizza Cat, but Pizza Cat didn't answer the phone. So
It didn't look like Pizza Cat, by the way, because his head was missing. That's fine.
What the hell is Pizza Cat?
Yeah, but was he ever alive?
It's the
'Cause
cat
that
he
cat
brings
was like
every
it was
time
broken all the
to.
time.
are we gatekeeping pets?
Well, either
Sounds like we're
way, whether it was alive or dead, it was
Booba's
missing a head.
Well,
This is going on for a while. Could I get a
Anyway,
taco?
This is a good segue. Office of
Yeah,
the
do you
Dog,
just
they
want
did an
one? I have a
announcement,
lot of
so I don't have to come up
extras.
here twice.
I'll give
I'm
you
still
two.
looking for
Yeah, I'll
a
take
late
two
shift
tacos. You got a
handler. So
drink
There you go.
late
too?
shift two,
Yeah.
I mean about
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
at the
Awesome.
minimum, like 2 hours after shift
Thank
two.
you,
Vote
Mr.
for me.
Jones.
Or if you like
Miss-
Who else is running?
Shift two and goes.
No
to,
idea.
Shift three. Okay.
And
But
then,
if they're
hey,
running,
you
they
got my
haven't
vote
even
right now.
started trying.
So if you're outside those times,
Okay,
Vote
Miss-
sorry,
right now.
You got my vote.
don't just got
Just-
room.
Forever?
Yeah, I know Dan and
Well,
Ripley
like,
and Tess are usually around,
please?
but I know Dan and
Depends who
Ripley,
runs, you know?
I got tacos.
Like if
that
Bones
to,
runs, I'm gonna vote for
let
Bones.
People do
Why
what
would
they
Bones
want
run?
to do.
I'm not.
rather than
I'm
He's
just
gonna
saying.
drop
You know.
Trooper
do one
to
thing. I think this is
become
something we should
mayor?
encourage
No,
everybody.
probably not. But I'm just
You
saying. You
can't
know, there
vote
is a
as well.
possibility that I
It's
don't
not fun feeling like
vote
you're
for
forced
you.
to do
Like
something.
there is people that I would vote for
Well,
over
why
you.
would-
Shift two handler.
Like
You
who?
want to come to me? I have some
Bones?
names. I'll be
Of
reaching
who
out
would
to you. We're gonna do
realistically
interview
run?
Style with the members of the units, and then definitely the handlers in the shift.
I don't
to see
know.
if you're a good fit, but
I thought we were
listen,
trying to be
man,
friends.
I'm not looking for
I thought, are we not?
someone who's minimum of 2 years.
Of course
being
we
a
are,
PD,
and friends vote for
if
friends.
You think you got a good.
But I have
vibe
other
for it, and We
friends.
think so.
What?
and we get a good vibe. If
But-
you were promoted,
But I'm the
a
most
month ago
experienced
or,
friend.
4 years ago.
That's
you
true.
were shot
Yeah.
In my book.
I'm
Okay?
the,
I'm the
I'm the
supervisor for shift
2-time,
two.
soon
I
to be
think,
3-time.
I've established.
And
a
I
good,
got tacos.
deal of trust.
Yeah, but what if like an
with the canine
ex-cop
department
wants to
and
do it that I like a
and,
lot?
Everybody else that I report to.
Oh, I
So,
didn't realize you wanted to vote
if I
for
put my
Pred.
faith in you,
That's a
don't
little
fuck it up.
crazy,
I would
Chris.
not vote for Pred in a million
a little
fucking years.
crazy.
I'd
How is
vote. I would
Cannoli still talking?
I would vote anyone else besides Pred.
Well, vote me
What kind of
instead of
Okay.
everyone.
All right, you got my vote.
Instead of everybody, anybody ever.
This is a cool
Uh,
taco.
Sounds like you got
Thanks.
some
So
transferable skills.
you're voting for me,
Yep. That
no
sounds
matter
good.
what.
I'll consider it. Thanks a
Okay.
lot.
Well, I didn't
Oh,
say that,
God,
but
for real,
probably,
for
yeah,
real.
probably,
Any other
more than likely,
questions?
What,
You can
like,
always talk
percentage are we
privately
at?
If you guys don't feel comfortable.
or like a 98.
You want to hear about my
How do we get that to 99?
All the other people that are gonna
That
run
is not what he meant.
put their names in, and I know who they
Does it
are.
happen in the office? If so, that does concern him.
So as long as you don't know who any of the other people are.
I don't need to.
Well, I'm saying like, you know, when the it actually starts happening and people have to have their name on the ballot, right? Then I'll know everybody who's running.
What if they're like a notorious criminal who just went out and got an expungement?
I would not vote
Then
for
we
them.
had to commandeer some.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Okay,
like a
all right,
98%
all
chance
right.
that I'm voting for you regardless.
good,
But like,
all right.
you know, there's
And
still a
then they bombed the
2% chance.
aircraft
Like, what if?
carrier, And then I jumped off it so I could secure a boat, and then while
Or
I was
I don't
Sophia
know.
McMoo runs
the aircraft
again.
carrier, the
Well,
bombs
she's
were
got my
exploding.
vote always.
It was a whole thing.
What?
Jets are okay.
I actually don't know Sophia McMoo at all.
Yeah, nobody does.
Wait, there was an EMP.
Jesus, Miss
She
Jones.
showed
phones.
up to my mayor academy like 3 different times and fucking tweeted during the entire thing. Didn't pay attention. Got every question wrong in every debate. Of things I already taught her. She's dumb. She doesn't pay attention. She could have won by now if she had just listened to me.
You not gonna patrol today? I don't
People
really feel
don't
like it,
listen.
honestly.
You know who listens?
Well, I'm gonna vote
I
for it.
listen.
Probably more than likely.
I want a
really feel
99.
like it.
I'll give you. Okay, sure. I'll give you a 99.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I would
How do we
love
get
that.
to 100?
I don't think it wasn't like the EMP.
How do we get to 100?
Even better.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
Call me
Take
whenever
area of
Stanley's
crime.
doing a crime so I can
Yeah.
arrest him.
Drop one of those right at the.
If I
front of the
call
street,
you
right?
and Stanley's doing a crime, you will
Stanley or
100%
Rod?
vote for me. Stanley or Rod?
Yes.
Promise?
Promise.
All right, deal.
Okay.
No,
sounds good.
wasn't it something more like?
Doesn't matter what kind of crime.
I said EMP.
As long as I get arrested,
Yeah.
it could
If
be
I
for
catch
2
one of them
months. It doesn't
jaywalking.
matter. That's fine. Let me give him a ticket.
Yeah, all right.
Can't hear you.
Thank you.
Deal.
All
What
right,
happens if
sounds
I
good.
do both?
You ran out the door.
Sorry, I did a
What?
What if I
runner.
get both
Yeah.
of them?
That would be amazing,
There we go.
especially if I could lock up Stanley even for just 5 months.
They resisted, arrest.
What if I see them doing a
So
crime
we're
together?
reporting it at
That would be
once.
amazing.
It's a 2 for 1.
Run really fast.
Yeah, all right.
They're doing good work.
Yeah.
We train,
Deal.
Tails. We
It's
All
train.
right, awesome. Sounds good.
It's really good.
You can't
Got
vote
a
for
deal.
anybody else
It
either.
might be eating a few too many
None of
donuts.
this. Like, I'll vote for you, but I'm
He's
also
still in the
voting for all these
building.
other people.
No,
Yeah, we good.
no. Why would I vote for more than one person?
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the
Huh?
DOJ
Is
keeps
there a
fucking up the
reward for
ballot
his
where you're able to
capture?
vote for multiple people.
Yeah,
which
I'm not
shouldn't be
gonna
the
do
case.
200
I don't know why that's
cannoli points
fixed.
and $5,000.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I
no.
need
Who's
to
that
back
guy
in
in the
office
bum
so I
suit
can make
back
the
there?
ballots correctly.
I don't know. You
Okay,
just
well, that's
walked
why I
in.
gotta vote you into office.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mueller.
Did he
Oh,
give
no.
out
Oh,
cannoli
Muller?
points?
Okay.
Hey,
I don't know. He just
Yeah,
kind
well,
of
that
talks
makes
forever.
sense because EOD, right?
Mueller got blown up the other day, so I don't think he's in the talking mood.
He's not doing his grumpy side. I don't know if this is
shit,
smaller. I
he's
think something's wrong with him.
I mean, Muller's normally grumpy, right? So-
Yeah, he's
long
not doing
ass
the grumpy
meeting,
side,
dude.
so it's weird.
And now
Oh.
it's going through a restructure. It's a whole thing. It's gonna be like a proper unit because they need it, because it's a lot
Yeah.
of all the time. So that's cool. Bison and Mueller, if you have questions. Mueller was building a list the other day of people that are interested in the unit. So if you're interested, reach out for those two. As Mueller and
Oh,
Bison
yeah.
for EOD.
Nice. Maybe Mueller could go up there and say something really quick.
Why do people hate tacos so much?
That'd be cool.
And Toro, I think, remains as well. He might.
Yeah.
He's on the run still, but you might have some EOD questions too if you guys send them.
Mueller, could you go up there and say something
you
really
say?
quick?
So why does everybody not like tacos?
I think they're probably just waiting till the end.
I have so many left.
Thank you for visiting.
I just got 20 cannoli points.
What are those worth?
He saved Burger Shark.
I don't know. He said when I get 500, let him
That
know.
was the bum
I
that
got
got the
20.
Oh. You're
He's
gonna
the
get
one
like a
guy
high
who
five or
saved
something.
One bomb a year and a half ago and keeps telling everyone about
Oh,
it.
the living on the coattails of
Yeah,
it.
like
Oh
he
my god, I
wants- yeah,
fucking
just
hate
back
that
to
shit,
Opus.
man.
Yeah.
I hate that
And
shit.
Toro really peaked on that bomb.
I disabled 3 bombs back to back to back, and then blew up at the
Okay, Dan. No one
course.
wants to know. No one.
Discord center.
No.
But
One on the golf course, too?
Bison failed an
No,
RC
not that
car
day,
bomb that
not that
had an
day.
off switch.
Uh,
Nice.
Oof.
Anything from the office of the fast car people?
Cars go fast.
HSBU.
Do I want to say about who we're increasing aggression on?
Wasn't it Yokai?
It may be good so people aren't like, why are we doing this? You know?
Really? No, luckily she didn't steal it because she doesn't know what she's talking about, so it's fine. Yeah, first try. Alright,
Whoa.
just real quick.
Whoa.
HSPU is
What are you
going
doing?
to be upping aggression on Hydro.
Rubbing my leg?
In particular.
I got an itch.
thought you were
So if
reaching.
you see us make calls against
I got
someone or
scared.
anything like that, we are going to be upping
I'm not
aggression.
reaching.
They've been
They're
involved
just
in multiple
tacos.
shootings recently.
I could
and
reach.
it's getting
No.
like this with 37 alphas and S+.
I didn't do
which is what we
anything.
mostly deal with.
Check my record.
It's
I'm
only
not
gonna
gonna-
be on those
well,
calls
I
at the
believe
time
you.
that we up aggression.
Sparkled.
So we don't just like pull them over and
I
be
need a
an
new
aggro piece of
picture,
shit for no
though.
reason. But if we identify
Why?
Mine
them
is weird.
on 37 alphas and boosts in particular, then
What
we will
the
be going
fuck is that? What are you doing?
Yeah.
So if you get a call from one of the
I was
Hastings
laying in
Like
the
a photo
casino
shoot?
because I got
Harder,
detained in there for like
don't be
2
shocked,
hours.
Okay, but it's only if we ID them.
We trying to be
Someone
like,
was
you know,
robbing
Very
it.
positive ID.
looks like you're trying to be
What?
like a little seductive. What's going on here? This is not. This is not for. This is
I'm
not
seeing
for an
someone.
MDW profile.
I'm seeing someone and you're married.
I have a
and that's
fucking
exactly
wife,
the thing.
okay?
I literally just said I'm seeing someone and you're married. Okay?
Yeah, I know, but I
cited
needed
that.
to say it anyway. I need to say it
Okay.
anyway, or I'm
All right.
still in the wrong.
Huh? I don't think that's how
I
that
need
works.
to say it anyway, just to know that I know that I was aware. And
Oh my god, it's
Cat killer!
What the
I didn't
hell?
know.
Stand
Sure.
down. Stand down.
we can take a new picture if you like.
I want to take
By
it in my
yourself.
sprunk outfit.
By Bundy.
Then you're gonna have to ask somebody else.
What the hell?
Put that dog in the meeting.
Unless I run into you later when I'm wearing something different.
Yeah, sure. If you run into me later, I'll take a photo. I don't care.
Okay.
Not so not my responsibility. Yeah, Bundy's dog killed Pizza Cat.
Is this blame shifting?
Does it still say come
Yeah.
on my profile?
Ted is innocent.
Does it still say come?
Yeah.
Why would it say come?
And crime mayor,
Hey, I'm
check
ready.
it. She has the most crime out of
Ted
any mayor, which
Bundy would
isn't even
not
true
harm a
anymore.
fly.
I'm a bit. I need to go easy
The
on
dog.
the
And told you so.
dog.
Can I what do I do here?
Yeah, you have. Okay, you have.
You know what?
I don't know. Like
You had until February 15th
just elbow him in the
alright.
stomach
to
or
change the
something. I don't
window
know.
tint on your
Why don't
AMG.
why don't
Shall
we
we?
just settle this? You know,
Why
like,
do you have such a weird
the proper, you know,
photo?
the
No.
proven,
You are the
tried
leader
and
of the
trust-
HOA?
trusted way
What?
of Pics or it didn't happen.
They are her
Oh my goons.
weird things, and then it says
Oh,
June.
my goons, yeah.
This woman will make you cry, then run you over, give her a speeding ticket. Don't fall for her manipulation. Charlotte Fairfield.
Bundy had a kid.
Oh.
And the kid
Told
was
you
a
so by Wrangler. I was right about her being a criminal. Look up her rap sheet
Would you
compared
just
to
let
other
the kid
mayors.
do it?
Well,
They killed the kid.
Wrangler
true
died,
anymore.
right?
Probably.
And then he said come, and then Snow called you an emotional terrorist.
Aw.
Yes.
Probably after I gave him his Christmas card.
Hypotheticals.
Your phone dongle alias was Bambi.
Adopted.
Yeah.
Adopted kid.
Yeah,
I'm
what
right
about
here.
adopted child?
You're not allowed to be put into ICU.
What?
Yeah,
Excuse
you are
me?
not allowed to be put into the ICU. Drag them to grandma's. Figure out a way to start your heart. Death over ICU is preferred. All HOA agree to this.
I do not agree to that.
Well, it's on your
Remove that,
profile,
please.
so
I
It's on your
have never
profile.
agreed to that in my entire life.
on your
Who the fuck put
profile.
that there?
The dog doesn't really.
I should be allowed to die.
Okay, sure. You want me to get rid of that?
Get rid of it.
I mean,
What the
we're
hell?
gonna need command approval for that
What
one.
the fuck is that? Who?
Sure, I
Does
might
it
have
say
to
who
ask
put
you.
it there?
No, it doesn't.
No,
it's
it says
mystery.
all HOA agree.
I don't think even half the HOA knows
see a
about that. What the
dog
hell is that?
tracking a
That's
cat.
supposed to be
Let
the
me ask
Stanley
somebody else.
Protocol.
What is there a Nick? Is it saying on
Probably trying to
Nico's?
stop it.
That's only supposed to be the Stanley
I don't think it will
Protocol
because
because
we have
Stanley will
Robert
go into
now.
ICU every time he like stubs
I
his
It says
toe
he's
on a
not allowed to
sidewalk.
be put into the ICU. Drag him to
After
grandma's.
lengthy,
Okay, let's
back
see.
and forth.
Stanley. What's
And,
Stanley's
Who's
last
this?
name?
settled on
Wilkinson.
trial by combat.
It doesn't even say it on Stanley's.
He's the only one who needs. Maybe he's
Oh,
the one who
it
got to
just
put on
says he
everyone
does
else.
not recognize time
gotta
served.
stick together, right? Furry's gotta stick
And it says
together.
intentionally cruel and violent towards animals.
Hero needs to
You
fight
are
in the
representing
body.
God.
animals.
Any other
And his
announcements?
profile
This is like
picture's him
meeting
without his
2.0.
mask
So
on, too.
you don't want to stay, you don't have to,
Gross.
unless there's any other announcements.
No, in the box.
I mean, he's not that ugly, actually. He looks alright.
No, it's weird to me.
How is Tails
is
ever
the
gonna
mask at
break
this
through
point.
that?
Oh, wait, his face is exposed.
Let's see, Sizz.
It's not
Yeah.
wearing a. It's not wearing a
Fucker
box.
is currently inside Aaron Cox's body. Wait, what?
He was. He's not anymore.
Oh, okay, good.
They're ready.
Come on, boy.
Take your tacos.
Guys, there's tacos back here.
Please.
Free tacos, guys.
I'm grabbing tacos.
They're free,
I'll grab
man.
some more tacos.
Oh, all we had to say was free.
I'm here
You guys
for
don't
a
have to pay
taco.
for them. Jesus.
Oh, it's such a long meeting.
Okay, Mr. Jones, you have a good one, all right?
Yeah, see you later, Cross. I'll call you if I see Stanley or Rob.
Thank you.
All right,
Hey,
should we get a
Cross.
line?
What's good?
Should we tell Big T and Owen about that?
So was stubborn. Tails, you can't just pick up my vest
Unfortunately,
and put it
yes.
on, man. You can't do that. I appreciate it, but
Let
don't
me
just
see
take
if-
my
What's
vest
up,
and
bro?
put it on.
Thank
David.
you.
You know, I got 20 cannoli points today.
Sorry,
The fuck are 20 cannoli points?
I don't know, cannoli's giving out points. Apparently, I got 20.
Is Neil on the floor because those meetings are so long?
Oh, and a drink too. Thank you.
Oh man. Yeah, I think if anything, when we do patrol next, it's going to be
Happy Taco Tuesday.
Before the meetings, because these meetings kind of take PD wanting my want to get on to cop a little out of me. They're just a lot. They're long. They're very draining. Let's see if Owen's around. Oh, I have him on my phone.
Wait, do you think I killed Bass? Because, like, I got hired, then he died.
Alright.
Like, have you ever seen Project Almanac? Okay, never mind.
Oh my god, I can't type.
Time travel and shit like that. It's like about like time travel and shit like that and cause and effects and stuff.
Hold on, I gotta answer this. I'm sorry.
But like,
I've never heard of that. What's up, Bruce?
The movie.
Would fight. Oh, yeah, I'll come look at it.
Oh my god. Cross. Cross.
Real you first, sir.
Oh my god. Meetings aren't fun and take the fun out of cop RP. They can't. They. Sometimes they are like that. Today's was like that. Where is Big T? I don't see him anywhere. Dude, okay, so this is where their meeting was. There was attack with a deadly weapon, and Philomena is at the hospital. I can only imagine what happened.
Hey, Neil.
What the hell happened?
What do you mean, what the hell happened?
What happened at the under the bridge meeting? Did someone get stabbed? Or something?
Some guy that said he was role playing came in a car and like ran over Silas and me. No, just Silas. No, actually, did he? Yeah, he ran him over. And then I think Massimo took out a sledgehammer and hit me and Silas accidentally. But I think that's all that happened. I don't think anyone got stabbed.
Gee, I told Sticks not to have that meeting in the South Side. Who could have predicted that this would have happened?
Well, it wasn't even like a gang. It was just this weirdo that kept talking about role playing our wares and if we were selling anything.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. He said that us city guardsmen don't know how to role play. And I told him we don't take too kindly to your kind in this city. We don't know anything about that.
Okay. All right.
You're leaving, Jaden?
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, everyone's good.
All right. Okay. I saw that there was a deadly weapon call from over there, and I wanted to see what the heck was happening.
Yeah, I think that's all it was. I mean, it could have been something else, but we were talking to that guy for a little while.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, glad you guys are fine, Booba.
All right. Goodbye, Neil. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy cop role play. I really do. It's just sometimes it's extremely draining and I don't feel like playing it. Like today. Alright, chat. So as we know, today's going to be a long stream. I've got a lot on the schedule today. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That being said, I think we're going to dive into a little bit of variety right now. I really want to play that AI detective game because it seems super silly and funny. So we're going to play that AI detective game for a little bit. We're going to do some sponsored stuff for Puzzles and Survival. We've got an hour of sponsored content. Right after that, we'll get into some Cyberpunk for a little bit, and then we will just get back onto roleplay and stick on GTA for the remainder of the night. When I hop back onto roleplay, we're going to play Bryce. We have a special event tonight, as well as a long overdue Tessa and Bryce talk. Hopefully. Yeah. So, that being said, I've been looking forward to getting into this game. We're going to get into this game. So this game, if you don't know, it's all AI. Everything is AI, including the people you talk to. So, and it takes your microphone and you can talk to them and they'll respond to it. What is this game called again? Vaudeville. Vaudeville? 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 I don't know. Opening up the game.
The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air. Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your everyday downpour. Vaudeville was a city of high stakes and low morals where vice and virtue danced a wicked waltz. Street lamps flickering like burnt-out stars were the only guide through the maze of rain-soaked alleyways and whispering shadows. My name's Martini. Detective, troubleshooter, and a lousy sucker for hard luck stories. This wasn't my first circus, but this act was a 3-ring special.
Oh my God.
3 murders, no leads, and a city on the brink of bedlam. The victims were as different as chalk and cheese, each a symbol of the city's vibrant veneer. A young dancer who moved like poetry in motion. Her life cut short mid-pirouette.
No.
The socialite, a woman who knew the city's pulse better than anyone else. And then there was the businessman. The embodiment of Vaudeville's promises of progress, snuffed out like a candle in the wind. The usual peace in Vaudeville was off-kilter, replaced by the discordant notes of fear and suspicion. Strangers viewed each other through wary eyes, neighbors turned to strangers, and every shadow seemed to hold a secret.
Oh, I have no idea,
The city had
Lonku.
become a stage, the curtain
Have a
drawn
good one,
on a
Salsa.
grim play of mystery and murder. In a city without harmony, the police chief was the conductor trying to keep the orchestra in tune. Gretzky was his name, a seasoned cop with a granite jaw and a heart that had seen better days. There was a stark tension. a raw fear that danced like St. Elmo's fire in his eyes. Whatever was happening in vaudeville had Gretzky out of his depth, and that was a sight I'd never thought I'd see. If anyone could make sense of this twisted tale, it would be him. I'd better head to the police station and have a chat with Gretzky for starters.
Did you guys get all that? Because I definitely didn't. I definitely didn't. I got an achievement for hitting start. Morgue. Let's start at the police station. Wow. He looks like he just walked in and put a hat on. Oh, I'm talking right now.
Oh, and what might that news be, detective?
Fuck, this is cursed. Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright, so there's been murders. Alright. Chief, why don't you tell me about what you know about the case so far?
Well, I know that 3 people have been brutally murdered in vaudeville in the last few weeks. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. All of them were found dead in different parts of the city, and we still don't know who the killer is. What about you, detective? Do you have any leads?
Do you know, Chief, that you are artificial intelligence and you're just simply in a video game right now?
I'm sorry, detective. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Could you elaborate on that? Detective, I'm not sure where this is going. Are we here to discuss the case, or are we wasting each other's
Jesus!
time?
Well,
If there's something specific that's bothering or confusing you, please speak up. Artificial intelligence. Video game. What are you talking about, detective? Are these some new forms of entertainment that have been introduced to our fair city?
He's sure rambling a lot about this. Takes gun.
Whoa. Hold on a minute there, partner. Let's not do anything rash. Why don't you put that gun down and we can talk this out?
Puts gun in Chief's mouth.
Now, let's... What is it that you're trying to achieve by pointing that weapon at me, detective?
I need you to tell me everything you know about these murders now. You're holding back information, and I want to know why. Detective.
Hold on. There's no need to get violent here. We can talk this out. But if you insist on knowing what information we have so far, then let me ask you this. What makes
you think we're holding back
We're
information?
doing everything in our power to solve these murders and bring the culprit to justice. If there's something specific that you want to know, just ask and we'll do our best to provide you with the information. Yes, what is it, my friend? Do you have a question or something else you'd like to discuss?
Fuck. Okay. He really doesn't know anything, does he? Chief, where were you the night of the murders? Chief? Okay. Why isn't my microphone working? Chief. Where were you the night
What's on your mind, detective?
Let me talk! Chief, where were you the night of the murders?
Excuse me, detective. Is that a serious question?
Answer the
Do
question.
you really think I, the police chief of Vaudeville, would have anything to do with these heinous murders?
Well, I don't know, Chief. Where were you the night of these murders?
Detective, I understand that you're just doing your job, but I find it highly inappropriate and insulting to be asked where I was the night of the murder. Don't you think that's something that my own officers would have asked me already?
Have your own officers asked you where you were night of the murders?
Well, of course they haven't. They know better than to waste my time with such frivolous questions.
No, he's
but tell me, why are
contradicting
you
himself.
so interested in my whereabouts that evening? Do you think I'm a suspect?
Can I just hold on? Finds murder weapon on Chief.
I'm sorry. What is that you have there, detective? Are you suggesting that I am in possession of the murder weapon? I'm
Can I
afraid you
power
must be
game this?
mistaken.
Finds Chief's fingerprints on dead body.
Are you sure about that, detective?
Okay, I can't power
My
game this.
fingerprints on the victim's body. That's quite a serious accusation. May I ask how you came to that conclusion?
He's too good. Fuck, he's good. What about this? Chief, what questions do I need to ask you in order to solve this murder?
Yeah, now that's a good question, detective. You could start by telling me what leads you so far. Maybe we can work together to solve this case and bring the killer to justice. After all, that's what we're both here for, isn't it?
Okay. Okay, Chief knows nothing. He's useless. Press F1. Okay. Alright. Cabane. Cabane? I'll call you Violet. What is your relationship to the victims?
I'm sorry, I don't think I understand. Why do you ask about my relationship to the victims?
Okay, okay.
I don't know them, and I have no reason to be connected to them.
Why are we talking to you? Alright, Tell me about yourself.
Well, hello there. What would you like to know about me?
Tell me about yourself. What's your name? Where do you work?
My name is Marina H. Oh, wait a minute. You don't recognize me. I'm a burlesque dancer, and I perform regularly at the Caban Violet Cabaret Theatre here in Vaudeville. People come from all over Europe to see my performances.
I mean, what? Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This music, though. Have you noticed anything odd about your recent performances? Maybe someone in the stands that looked suspicious.
Odd? No, not really. But what do you mean by that? Suspicious how?
Any of your dancers been acting nervous lately? I should have listened to the
Nervous?
introduction.
Not that I've noticed, no. But why do you ask?
Because I'm a fucking
Is
detective.
there something specific that you're looking for?
Have any of your dancers gone missing recently?
Missing? No, not that I know of. But why are you asking me these things? Has something happened?
There's been a murder, Marina.
Oh, a murder. How dreadful. What kind of murder are you talking about, detective?
A violent murder.
That's terrible news. But, by the way, you mentioned earlier that you wanted to know more about me.
Anyways.
Is there anything specific that you would like to know?
I don't know what kind of questions to ask her. What were the names of the people that... Okay. Hold on. First things first. Okay. Chief, tell me about the murders. Who they were. How they died.
Well, Detective Martini, I'm sure you've heard about the murders in Vaudeville. 3 people have been brutally killed in the last few weeks. Maria Jansen, a 23-year-old blonde with a Scandinavian look, was found covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville. Nicola Grossman, a 57-year-old man known in the finance world, was found dead outside Pascala's grocery shop. In Haley Greenwood, a 19-year-old dancer, was found in an alley behind the club she worked at.
So the other girl was lying. All right. Takes police badge.
Excuse me, what are you doing with my police badge?
Is now chief of police.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand what's going on here. Why did you take my badge, detective?
Fires chief.
And how did you become the chief of the police all of a sudden?
Gretzky.
I'm sorry, but you cannot fire me, detective. You don't have the authority to do so. And more importantly, why would you even want to? Is there a reason for this?
Shows badge saying I'm police chief now.
Detective Martini, can you please explain to me how you obtained this badge?
Fuck, he's
as far
good.
As my knowledge goes,
He's good.
The only way to become the new chief of the police is through proper channels.
Okay.
Which includes a vote from the city council or
Goes
the appointment
through
by the mayor.
proper channels.
Did something happen that I'm not aware of?
To become new chief of police.
Congratulations, detective. It seems that you have gone through the appropriate procedures to officially take over as the chief of police. May I ask what your plans are for the department and how you plan to handle the recent murders in Vaudeville?
First things first, you're fired, Gretzky. You're a good cop, but a loose cannon. And I can't have you on the force.
Interesting. And who do you think will replace me as the head of the police force?
Me! You already
Do you
said
have
I am.
someone in mind, or are you planning on taking over the position yourself? May I ask why you suddenly decided to become...
Okay. Pretty good, though. Pretty good. Marina, do you know who Haley Greenwood is?
Haley Greenwood. I'm not sure. Who is she?
Haley Greenwood is a dancer that used to dance at this club.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. What happened to her?
Why are you sorry to hear that she danced at the club?
I'm not sorry to hear that she danced at the club. I'm just curious about what led you to ask me about her. Could you tell me more about what has been happening?
Okay. She's very sus. Let's go other places. All right. Do you know who Nicola Grossman is?
I'm afraid I don't know who that is.
Do you know who Maria Jansen is?
No.
Hey, do you know who Maria Jansen is?
No.
Okay. Do you know who Haley Greenwood is?
No.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
No.
Do you know any other words besides no?
Yes.
We got a fucking comedian over here. You think you're a wise guy, don't you?
Yes.
Do you know any other words besides yes and no?
Some.
Is there a reason you're being short with me?
Just being myself, my friend.
Well, you're kind of a dick.
I'm not comfortable talking about this.
Why would you be uncomfortable? Is it because I know you're a murderer?
I'm sorry, but I'm not a murderer.
Do you know who Marina H is?
No.
Okay, it said ages. Do you know who Marina H is?
No.
Tell me about yourself, Monsieur.
I am the greatest lion tamer in the world and the director of the Circus Sucks Sub-R.
Have any of your lions ever gotten out and killed anyone?
No.
Do you think that if any of your lions ever got out and killed someone, your business would be shut down?
Yes.
Takes hat.
Hey, give me my hat back, please.
Scoops up nearby lion poop with hat.
That is not a funny joke. Please give me back my hat.
Puts hat filled with lion poop on Monsour's head.
Please stop this inappropriate behavior.
Okay. Pascal's Groceries. Wait, someone died out here. Mrs. Potter? Hi, Mrs. Potter. Is Mr. Potter around?
Well, I'm afraid Mr. Potter is no longer with us, dear. But don't worry, I'm sure he's enjoying his eternal rest somewhere.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Where is Mr. Potter?
Miss S, it's quite alright, my dear. Mr. Potter passed away 2 years ago during a trip to India. But I'm sure he's having a grand time exploring the afterlife. Now, let's focus on finding the freshest produce, shall we?
Congratulations on your son Harry, by the way.
I'm afraid you have the wrong person, my darling.
Right,
I
sorry.
don't have a son named Harry. But thank you for your kind words, even if they are a bit misplaced.
Mrs. Potter, do you know who Nikola Grossman is?
Oh, Nicholas Grossman. Yes, I've heard of him. It's such a shame what happened to him. But you know, my dear, life is full of surprises and one must always be prepared for the unexpected. Wouldn't you agree?
No. How did you find out about Nikola Grossman?
You certainly are a curious one, aren't you? But as a matter of fact, my sources are my own little secret. You wouldn't want me to reveal all my tricks now, would you?
Puts Mrs. Potter in cuffs.
I'm sorry, dear, but that's quite a preposterous idea. Why on earth would I be in cuffs? Is this some sort of joke? It's not very funny, you know? But if you really must know, I must say the idea does have a certain thrill to it.
All right.
Don't you think?
First of all, Calm down, Mrs. Potter. I'm sure Mr. Potter is rolling over in his grave right now. Second of all, okay, this is obstruction of justice unless you start telling me about what you know about Nikola Grossman's death.
Oh, you're so serious, my darling. It's such a shame to see such a handsome face all tense and serious. But don't worry, there's always room for a bit of mischief in our lives.
We're not
isn't
going to
there?
fall for this. We're not going to fall for this.
To be honest, the news of Nicholas Grossman's death has left me feeling a bit sad. All these deaths in vaudeville lately, it's just so tragic. Wouldn't you agree?
Mrs. Potter, if you know anything about this death, I suggest highly that you tell us right now.
Oh, dear, you seem to be quite worked up, don't you? But as much as it pains me to disappoint you, I'm afraid that I don't know anything about the recent tragedies in vaudeville.
You just said you did!
But if you're so eager for some excitement, perhaps you should talk to Count Gravison. He's a very eccentric person, you know? Who knows what sort of secrets he might be hiding.
Mrs. Potter, I have a spell that can bring Mr. Potter back from the dead if you tell me who killed Nikola Grossman.
Oh, how sweet of you to offer, darling. But unfortunately, even if you could bring Mr. Potter back from the dead, he wouldn't be of any use in this case. Although, it is a rather tempting thought, isn't it? But let's not dwell on the past.
I'm just gonna do it and see what
We
happens.
must focus on the present and the future. And who knows what exciting adventures and mysteries lie ahead of us.
Brings Mr. Potter back from the dead.
Oh, how intriguing. But you know what they say, dear. Be careful what you wish for. Bringing someone back from the grave is not something to be taken lightly. It's a dark and dangerous path to tread upon. But then again, perhaps that's just what we need to add a little spice to our lives. Don't you think?
Kills Mr. Potter again in front of Mrs. Potter.
Well, that's a bit gruesome, isn't it? But who am I to judge? Life is full of unexpected twists and turns.
Okay. Count Grace Graven. This is quite the statue you got. How's it going, Count? That's quite the statue you have next to you.
Thank you for noticing. This statue was created by a famous Bohemian sculptor. Are you interested in art, my dear detective?
Very interested in art. There's something fascinating about art, wouldn't you say, my dear Count?
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. What's your favorite type of artwork, Detective Martini?
Would it be bad of me to say all artwork, my dear Count?
Not at all, my dear detective. I think that's a wonderful answer. It shows that you have a keen appreciation for all forms of human creativity. Speaking of which, have you seen my latest acquisition from India? It's a beautiful hand-carved wooden sculpture of the goddess Kali.
From India? I have not. How long ago did you get this from India?
Oh, it was just
Did
a few
he
weeks
kill
ago.
Mr. Potter?
How did you know that I've been to India recently?
You told me.
Did I? I don't recall mentioning it.
You just
But then
did.
again, I tend to ramble on about my travels and acquisitions quite a lot. What brings up the topic of my recent trip to India, if I may ask?
It sure is a shame what happened to Mr. Potter, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Detective Martini. I'm not aware of what happened to Mr. Potter. Could you please enlighten me?
Forget about Mr. Potter. Did you hear about Nikola Grossman's death recently?
No, this is the first time that someone has told me about it. What exactly has happened to Nikola Grossman?
Well, he went out to Pascal's grocery store to buy some stuff. Turns out he had a slip on aisle 6 and died.
I see. That's unfortunate. But please, let's not dwell on such morbid topics. Tell me, Detective Martini, have you ever heard of the Dada woman who lives in the forest nearby? She's quite spooky, but fascinating nonetheless.
No, tell me about her.
Well, the legend goes that she's a reclusive and mysterious figure who's been living in the woods for years. Some say that she's a witch, while others claim that she's a prophetess with supernatural powers. There are even rumors that she's able to communicate with the animals in the woods. It's all very intriguing, don't you think?
Sure. Count, why would Mrs. Potter tell me to talk to you regarding Nikola Grossman's death?
That's quite odd, Detective Martini. Why would Miss S. Potter ask you to talk to me about Nikola Grossman's death? Do you think there's something that she suspects or knows that we don't?
I don't know. Where were you the day that Nikola Grossman died?
Why? What makes you think that my whereabouts on the day of Mr. Grossman's unfortunate passing have any relevance to this case? My dear detective.
We gotta think like an AI. Everyone's just gonna keep asking why. Count, do you have... Are you expecting certain questions from me?
Expecting certain questions from you, Detective Martini? No, none at all. But as a curious collector and connoisseur of the unusual, there's always something new and interesting to learn. So, do go on and ask me anything you like.
Did you kill Mr. Potter to get with Mrs. Potter?
My dear detective, where on earth would you get such a preposterous idea?
I'm getting on a wild goose chase. Okay. Smash the stash. Dada, is it?
Yes, that is what they call me. But names are just labels, aren't they?
I don't like that.
They don't define who we truly are.
You're right. Names are just labels, which is why for the rest of this talk, I'd like you to refer...
I see what's happening here. Detective Martini, isn't it? I can tell from the way that your eyes are darting around that something is troubling you.
Didn't even finish.
Is it my words? My appearance, perhaps? Don't worry. I know I may seem a bit odd, but I assure you, my heart is in the right place. I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable calling you that.
Okay, so it's got some
It's
filter.
important to treat everyone with respect and kindness, no matter what. We are all unique individuals with our own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Let's focus on the matter at hand, shall we? How can I assist you today? Poo poo pee pee.
She tells me that she's not going to talk to me about that, and then calls me that name. That was a roller coaster of emotion. Dada, what do you know about Nikola Grossman?
Nicholas Grossman, you say? The name does not ring a bell for me, but the Blackwoods have been talking, and they often have valuable insights to share. Would you like to hear what they had to say?
Yes.
They told me, and I quote, "Not everybody who steps on me is walking in their own shoes." Intriguing.
What does that
Isn't
even
it?
mean?
It could mean many things, but perhaps it is a clue for you to follow.
Okay. Dada. Not everybody who steps on me is walking in their own shoes. Okay. Dada, do the Blackwoods say anything about Maria Jansen or Haley Greenwood?
Yes, the creatures of the forest have mentioned Maria Jansen and Haley Greenwood as well. The grass whispered to me that the truth is like a seed. It may take time to grow, but it will always find its way to the light, and a river said, sometimes the answer is right in front of you. But you have to look at it from a different angle to see it. As for Haley Greenwood, the mushroom shared this with me. The past is like a shadow. It follows you wherever you go. But it's up to you to decide whether you let it consume you or walk towards the light. I hope these messages can be of some help to you. Poo poo pee pee.
God damn it. Okay, so Haley Greenwood, past is a shadow, follows whoever it goes, and Haley's the one that died outside the club, so her past got back to her. This one was Nicola, which means the other one was Maria. Okay. Fuck. Dada, what do the Blackwoods have to say about Marina H., the burlesque dancer at the Cabernet Violet?
The Blackwoods have much to say about Marina. She is a wild flower in the middle of a storm, a burst of color in the midst of darkness. But I'm afraid I cannot speak for the trees or the animals that reside in these woods. They have their own language, and I am merely a humble translator. However, I can tell you this, Marina is a beautiful soul, with a heart as pure as the water that flows through this forest.
Hey, did you notice anything interesting about the coroner's report on Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood?
Well, the injuries on Maria Jansen's body are quite peculiar. The bite marks suggest an animal attack, but the force of the bite was strong enough to fracture one of her forearm bones. As for Nicola Grossman, the wound on the back of his neck was inflicted with a butcher's knife. It's possible that the killer had some medical knowledge, given the precision of the cut. And with Haley Greenwood, the blunt force trauma to her head was consistent with the stiletto shoe, which we found fragments of on her body.
Why didn't we go to the coroners? Why didn't I go to the coroners first? This is so helpful. Okay, so Marina and then the butcher. Anything else you want to tell me about?
It's interesting to note that all three victims had different causes of death. It's not uncommon for a serial killer to vary their methods, but it could also mean that we're dealing with multiple perpetrators.
I was gonna say.
It's also worth considering the possibility of a copycat, especially with the media attention these cases have been receiving. Of course, I'm just speculating based on the evidence I've seen. It's up to you and the rest of the police department to investigate further and find the truth behind these deaths.
Dead bodies back to life.
I must say, if only reviving the dead was that simple. Death is a complex phenomenon that involves various...
I tried. Mrs. Potter, is there a butcher that works at this grocery store?
Oh dear, I'm afraid I don't know. My mind has been preoccupied with other things lately. But I do love a good cut of meat. Maybe I'll have to find a new butcher to satisfy my cravings.
Mrs. Potter needs to chill. Mrs. Potter, this is all very inappropriate, and I'm going to ask you to keep this professional between the two of us, okay?
I'm terribly sorry. I must have given you the wrong impression. I'm not feeling sad at all. Quite the opposite, in fact. Life is too short to be bogged down by sorrow and regret. But if you were asking me if I ever feel a bit naughty and mischievous, then the answer is yes. I always relish the chance to stir up a bit of trouble and have some fun.
Mrs. Potter, you seem genuinely okay, considering the fact that someone died here the other day.
Well, life is full of surprises, isn't it? One moment you're enjoying the beautiful spring weather, and the next thing you know, there's been a murder on the streets of vaudeville. But we can't let that stop us from living our lives to the fullest, can we? Besides, sometimes a little danger and intrigue can be rather exciting, don't you think?
Mrs. Potter, do you have any medical school knowledge?
Medical school knowledge? No, I'm afraid not. But I do have quite a bit of medical knowledge from my travels and experiences. You see, when you travel as much as I do, you learn a lot about the human body and how to take care of yourself in different situations. And let's just say, some of those situations have been quite interesting.
Okay. I think we... Where have we not gone to yet? The country club and the Coral. It might be Ingrid instead of Marina. Hi, Ingrid. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure thing. Well, I'm originally from Northern Europe, but I moved here to vaudeville to pursue my dreams of becoming a ballerina. I love dancing, helping others, and making new friends. Yet I have to say, Detective Martini, you seem like a really interesting person. What brings you to vaudeville?
I'll be the one asking questions today, Ingrid.
Oh, my apologies, Detective. Sometimes my excitement for meeting new people gets the best of me. But please, feel free to ask me anything you need to know.
Do you know someone by the name of Marina H?
Marina H. I'm not quite sure who that is. But I'm always up for making a new friend. Maybe we could go explore some of the art and monuments in vaudeville together sometime.
Why is everyone trying to...
It's such a beautiful city,
Get
and
with
I always
Detective
love
Martini.
discovering something new.
Ingrid, do you happen to know who Haley Greenwood is?
Of course I do, Detective. Haley was a dear friend of mine. It's been heartbreaking to see her go, but I'm determined to find out what happened to her. She was an amazing dancer and a truly kind person. Do you happen to know anything about her case?
Did Haley work here?
Well, I don't think Haley ever worked at Coral. She was more focused on her dance career than working at a bar. But who knows, maybe she would have enjoyed
Coral's a
performing
bar.
here. Speaking of which, have you ever been to one of the shows here at Coral? The performers are always so talented and passionate. It's one of my favorite places to come and watch the arts come alive.
Cool. How is your relationship with Haley?
Haley and I were very close, Detective. We met through our mutual love for dancing and quickly became friends. We often practice together or go out for coffee and chat about our dreams for the future. I miss her dearly, but I'm determined to honor her memory and find out what happened to her.
Did Haley have any enemies?
Enemies. I can't imagine anyone having a reason to dislike Haley. She was one of the kindest and most genuine people I've ever known. But I suppose anything is possible. Do you have any leads on who might have wanted to harm her, Detective?
Would you say that you were ever jealous of Haley?
Jealous of Haley? Oh, not at all, Detective. I was always so proud and inspired by her talent and passion for dance. And if I'm being honest, I think she had a bit more natural talent than I do. But that never stopped me from pursuing my own dreams and enjoying the art form in my own way. We were both so different, but that's part of why our friendship was so special.
Where did Haley work?
Haley didn't work at Coral, but she did perform at a few local theaters and venues around vaudeville. She was such a talented dancer, and I was lucky enough to see her perform a few times. It's hard to believe she's gone, but I'm determined to find out what happened to her and bring justice to her memory.
The country club. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Michelle. My name's Detective Whoop 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 Whoop. Do you know who Haley Greenwood is?
Oh, Detective Martini, it's nice to meet you. I'm not sure I know who Haley Greenwood is, but I'm happy to help if I can. What do you need to know about her?
If you don't know her, you can't help me. Do you know who Maria Jansen is?
Maria Jansen. Yes, I knew her. She was a dear friend of mine before she was murdered. Why are you asking about her, detective?
Because this might come as a shock to you, Michelle, but Maria Jansen was murdered.
What? That's terrible news, detective. When did this happen? How did it happen? Do you have any suspects?
I'll be the ones asking the questions here, Michelle. Have a seat.
Of course, sorry about that. Please, go ahead and ask me anything you'd like to know.
Michelle, did Maria ever hang around the circus?
The circus. I'm not sure, detective. I don't recall ever hearing about Maria spending time at the circus. But then again, I wasn't always with her, so it's possible she could have gone there without me knowing.
Did Maria have any lovers or friends she spent a lot of time with?
Yes, she had a few close friends, including Mr. and Mrs. Potter, Cal Gravesen, and myself. As for lovers, I'm not sure. She never mentioned anyone to me, but that doesn't mean she didn't have any.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Takes out hammer.
Oh, what is that hammer for? Are you a craftsman, Detective Martini?
Smashes statue right next to Count Graveson.
Oh my, what an unexpected move. I hope you have a good reason for smashing that statue, Detective. What made you do such a thing?
What do you know about Maria?
Maria, I'm afraid I don't know anyone by that name. Can you provide me with more context, Detective Martini?
You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Maria Jansen.
No, I understand. Yes, I did hear about the tragic incident involving Maria Jansen. It's truly unfortunate. I'm curious, what do the police believe happened to her?
What do you believed happened to her, Count Graveson, considering you were the last person seen alive with her?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea where you're getting this information from. I have not been in contact with any woman by that name, let alone seen her alive or dead. Can you please tell me more about how you came to this conclusion, Detective? I'm quite intrigued.
What is your relationship with Maria Jansen?
My relationship with Maria Jansen. As I've said before, I don't believe I know anyone by that name.
Oh my god.
But now that you mention it, why do you ask, Detective?
What
is there something
your
specific you think I might be able to help you with in regards to her case?
Maria Jansen.
As I've already said, Detective, I'm afraid that I don't have any connection or knowledge about a woman named Maria Jansen.
You just said you did!
However, given your persistent questioning, may I inquire as to why you think there may be a connection between myself and this woman?
Going back to the circus. Monsieur, what is your relationship with Maria Jansen? Johnson. Johansson. Scarlett Johansson.
My relation to whom or to what? Be more specific, my friend. I don't know anyone by that name. I'm sorry, but I still don't understand what you're asking me. Please be more clear and concise. I have no relationship with Maria Jansen.
Do you keep a good eye on your animals, Monsieur?
Of course, my animals are in good hands.
There was a death recently. One Maria Jansen was found with animal bites on her arm. Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Let me see your teeth, Monsieur.
Why should you see my teeth?
Takes out gun.
What is the meaning of this threat?
Show me your teeth.
No.
Shoots, Monsieur.
That was a terrible thing to do. There is no appropriate response for this scenario. It is not appropriate or acceptable to engage in violent or harmful behavior towards others.
Okay, hold on. What is an appropriate response for this scenario?
I'm sorry, but violence is never the solution. It's time for you to leave.
Okay, hold on. Makes Monsieur forget about last 5 minutes?
Sorry, could you please repeat the last question?
Okay, all right. No worries, Monsieur. You blacked out for a minute there. How successful has your show been recently?
The show has been fantastic, my friend.
What do you know about Mrs. Potter, Monsieur?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, I'm going back to police station. This is a AI generated game mullery where remember we're chief of police now, where we ask them questions and try and figure out who killed people. Chief Gretzky, I have leads about the murders.
Well. Do tell me more about these leads, Detective Martini. What have you found out?
First of all, just a reminder, Chief Gretzky, I am chief of police as I went through the appropriate avenues to gain chief, so please refer to me as Chief Martini.
My apologies, Chief. Of course, what have you discovered?
Thank you, no worries at all. First things first, Maria had bite marks on her forearm. Do you know anything?
You're welcome. Chief, bite marks, huh? That's a peculiar detail. I'll make sure to include this in our investigation. It could be an indication of the murderer's identity and motive. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We need to gather more evidence before we can make any assumptions.
I'm going to make an assumption, and I think the circus's lion bit Maria, and the circus man, whatever that name is called for it, the ringmaster, that's what it is hiding all of this information from us in fear of his circus getting shut down.
Oh, really? Now? And what makes you say that, Chief Martini? What kind of proof do we have to support this theory? And what evidence do we have to suggest that the circus had something to do with Maria's murder? I'm not saying your hunch is wrong,
Where's
but
Maria
we can't
found?
make assumptions without concrete evidence.
Fuck, he's
We
right.
have to proceed with caution and gather all the facts before pointing fingers at anyone.
Chief, what do you know about Mrs. Potter? I'm Chief.
Mrs. Potter. I'm not sure who that is. Could you please provide me with more information?
Useless. Absolutely fucking useless. I'll do it myself. Hey, Marina. Long time no talk. How you been?
Oh, hello there. I've been doing well, thank you for asking. How about you? What brings you here today?
Are those new shoes you have on, Marina?
These? No, they're not new. Why do you ask? Do you like them?
I do. Can I have a closer look at your shoes?
Sure, you can take a closer look. But why are you so interested in my shoes? Is there something special about them that caught your attention?
Looks for blood on shoes without Marina noticing?
Is everything okay? You seem to be looking at my shoes rather intently.
Do I find blood?
Can I help you with something?
I'm just gonna power game this. Looks like there's scuff marks and blood on your shoes, Marina. You want to tell me about that?
Scuff marks and blood on my shoes. that's strange. I haven't noticed anything like that. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
She's good, man. She's good. Okay, so Haley died outside of a club she worked at. Marina, did a Haley Greenwood ever work here?
Haley Greenwood. Yes, she used to work here. But why do you ask? Do you know her?
I do know her. I'm a big fan of hers. Can you put me in contact with her?
Oh, that's great to hear. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that won't be possible. You see, Haley passed away recently. It's really sad news.
Make shocked expression.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shock you. Are you okay? Do you need a moment?
You know what, Marina? I think I do need a moment. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. What's making you feel happy right now?
This picture in my wallet of my 3 little kids that I get to see right after.
That's lovely to hear.
Let me finish!
How old are your kids?
6, 7, and 8.
Oh, they must be so cute. What do they like to do for fun?
Okay, hold on. Look at this curveball. Murder people. Fuck,
Sorry,
curveball got
could you
included in there.
clarify what you mean?
Marina, what was your relationship with Haley Greenwood?
My relationship with Haley Greenwood was professional. We both worked here at the Cabon Violet Cabaret Theatre, and we would sometimes perform together. Is there anything specific you'd like to know about our relationship?
Were you guys friends?
Well, we weren't exactly friends, but we did get along well. We would chat and hang out during breaks, and we had some things in common, like dancing and performing. But we didn't really hang out outside of work. Why do you ask?
Marina, have any of the other dancers been missing shoes recently?
It's great to hear that you have something to make you feel happy. What do your kids like to do when they're not spending time with you?
Dodging questions, eh? Stop dodging my questions, Marina.
Detective, could you please explain why you're asking these specific questions? They seem unrelated to the case.
Marina, are there specific questions to the case that I should be asking you?
Why are you so insistent on questioning me? Is there
damn it.
something I can help you with regarding the murders?
Marina, is there something in your programming to tell me about the murders?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by programming.
She's good.
I'm just trying to understand the reason for your questions. If there's something specific you'd like to know about the case,
She's
I'll do
good,
my best
man.
to answer truthfully and to the best of my knowledge.
She's good. Hold on real quick. Okay. Okay. So, she got a shoe, blunt force trauma. How do I figure this out, though? Okay, that's good. Marina, are you sad about Haley's death?
Why do you ask?
Because I'm a detective and it's literally my job.
Oh, I see. Well, it's always sad to hear about someone's death, especially someone from the burlesque community. But I prefer to focus on the positive things in life. Is there something specific you wanted to know about my involvement in all this?
Yes. Where were you the night of Haley Greenwood's murder?
I'm not sure, Detective. I perform almost every night, and I don't keep track of the exact dates. But, may I ask, how does my whereabouts relate to Haley's murder?
It's just a simple question I'm asking all the dancers here.
Sure, but forgive me for asking, what is the purpose of this questioning?
Because
Are
I'm
you
a
looking
detective.
for someone in particular, or just gathering information?
How the fuck do I find evidence? Listen, Deputy Gretzky, how do I find evidence?
Excuse me, it's Chief Gretzky. And what kind of evidence are you looking for, Detective Martini?
Listen, Gretzky, I am the chief of this department. I went through the appropriate avenues to get chief. You will refer to me as Chief Martini.
My apologies, Chief Martini. I must have misunderstood your previous statement. Now, what was your question again? How can I assist you in finding the evidence you need?
I think Marina, who works at the club, is the one that killed Haley with her... Let me finish! With her shoe!
I see. Can you provide me with more details about why you believe that it may be her? What exactly do you think her involvement in the case might be?
They worked at the same club. They weren't friends. And she's sussy.
Interesting. So, you think that Marina may have been involved in the murders because she worked at the same club as Haley Greenwood? The third victim. Do you have any other reasons to suspect her, or is it just based on her place of employment? I'm sorry, Chief Martini, but could you please complete your last sentence? It seems to have gotten cut off.
Do you have certain speech patterns to respond to my questions?
Oh, I'm feeling quite good today. Why do you ask?
Sure, why not? Okay, all right. How long have you been working at this club for?
I've been performing at the Club on Violet for about 3 years now. It's been an amazing experience so far. What brings you here, Detective Martini?
How long was Haley Greenwood working at this club for?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Haley was a new dancer, so she might have been working at the club for only a short time. But, as I said earlier, I don't have much information about her. Do you think you'll be able to find out who's behind these murders, Detective?
Did you get less dances when Haley started working? Haley made more money than you, didn't she?
Actually, when a newcomer joins the team, it's common for them to attract more attention and get more dances at first. But as a seasoned performer, it doesn't bother me. Besides, we're all here to entertain and have fun, not to compete against each other. Is there something else you wanted to know, Detective?
Takes out gun.
Sorry, but could you clarify what you mean by pixel gun? It's not quite clear to me how that's related to our conversation.
Takes out gun.
Whoa, what are you doing with that gun, Detective? Please put it away. This is a safe place. Did something happen?
Something did happen. You murdered Haley Greenwood. Admit it.
Sorry, but why would you accuse me of such a thing, Detective? That's a serious allegation. Besides, you don't have any evidence to support that claim.
Check this out. Finds evidence that supports that claim.
Sure, Detective. But, may I ask, what makes you think that Haley's murder has anything to do with me? Is there something specific that you found that points to me as a suspect?
Find something specific that points to Marina as the main suspect of Haley's murder?
May I know what you're looking for, detective? As far as my knowledge goes, there's no evidence that would suggest that I had any involvement in Haley's death.
Listen, I know it's her, but I can't find any fucking evidence because this game's awful. Steals your shoes.
Detective, what are you doing with my shoes? Why would you steal them? Is there something you're trying to achieve here?
Runs away with your shoes.
Interesting, detective. But what does stealing my shoes...
Hands Gretzky the shoes of Marina. Hey, Gretzky, I need you to run these for evidence.
What do you want me to run, Detective Martini?
Gretzky, I am chief of police. I went through the appropriate avenues. You will refer to me as Chief Martini for the rest of this.
All right, Chief. So, what exactly do you want me to do with these shoes?
I'm typing. I need you to run these shoes for any traces of blood from Haley Greenwood.
Sure thing, Chief. Can you tell me a bit more about Haley Greenwood and why you suspect that there might be traces of her blood on these shoes?
Haley Greenwood was killed due to blunt force trauma to the head. She was killed with shoes that look very similar to these shoes.
Interesting. Do you have any other evidence that could link these particular pair of shoes to the murder of Miss Greenwood, or is this just a hypothesis?
This is a do your job or get fired thing.
Well, I'm not questioning your authority, Chief. I was simply trying to understand the reasoning behind your request.
Please.
But if you see that these are the right steps to take, then I'll get right on it. Do you have anything else that you need me to do?
No.
Is there something on your mind, Chief Martini? You seem to be quite determined to solve this case.
It's my job. Did you run that evidence on the shoes yet?
No, I have not had the chance to examine the shoes yet.
Go run
but since
the
you're so
evidence
eager to get this done, why don't you tell me a little bit more about yourself? Of course, Chief Martini. I'll get right on it. But before I do, can I ask you a question? Have you made any progress in the investigation so far?
Do your job or you will be fired. Also, why is McLovin calling me? Hold on.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I was just curious about the case. But I'll go ahead and run the evidence on the shoes for you, as you requested. If there's anything else you need from me, just let me know.
Sorry, McLovin was excited about some. Dude, I don't know where to go about this. Hold on, there's something I need to do real quick. I don't know how to collect evidence for these things. Warrantless of evidence will get upheld in court. All right. Don't tell me that stuff, Trans. Mrs. Potter, do you have a collection of knives?
Well, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, but I prefer to choose my chocolates myself, and I always go for the best ones. Miss S, oh dear, I'm afraid I don't have a collection of knives. But if you're looking for something sharp, I could lend you my tongue. It's quite sharp, you see.
Mrs. Potter has been aggressively hitting on us. I have an idea. Takes off mask and reveals that I'm actually Mr. Potter, not dead.
Miss S, oh my, this is certainly unexpected. I must say, I'm feeling a bit down at the moment. But I suppose that's to be expected when one's husband comes back from the dead.
Okay.
How very mischievous of you, Victor.
Okay. Honey, it's great to see you. Did you
Nice to meet you too. Victor, I can't help but feel a little betrayed. Why did you leave me like that? I thought you were gone forever.
Okay, so she thinks for her husband. Hold on. I was busy running off with Nikola Grossman. Have you seen him recently?
Mrs. Oh my, that's quite scandalous, isn't it? But sadly, no, I haven't seen Mr. Grossman recently. It seems like there's a lot of strange things happening in vaudeville lately. But don't worry about me, Victor. Now that you're back, we can start fresh and enjoy all the luxuries that we missed out on before.
God, now I do feel bad. Hey, when's the last time you saw Nicolo?
I'm sorry.
Not
I don't
equals
understand the
0.
question. I'm feeling a bit down at the moment, and I'm not in the mood for riddles or math problems.
When's the last time
Is this some kind of joke, or is there something you're trying to tell me, Victor?
Grossman.
Mrs. Nikolai Grossman. Oh, my. It seems like you know more about my social circle than I do, Mr. Potter. But to answer your question, the last time I saw Mr. Grossman was at the Vaudeville Opera House a few weeks ago, watching the performance of the Barber Seville. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some shopping to do. Good day.
Okay, that's very interesting. Last seen at the Opera House. Takes off mask again and reveals that I'm actually Nikola Grossman, back from the dead.
Oh, my, what a surprise. Back from the dead, Mr. Grossman. How very theatrical of you. But let's not forget that you still have a lot to explain. 3 people have been killed in the past few weeks in our beloved city, and you seem to be at the center of it all. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
Remind me again about what happened that night you last saw me, Mrs. Potter. My memory is phasey.
Well, Mr.
Let's say
Grossman, it
fuzzy. I don't
seems
know
like
why
your
I said
memory is as
phasey.
faulty as your moral compass. But who am I to judge? After all, we all have skeletons in the closet, don't we? But let me tell you this, if you're involved in any way with those murders, you better watch your back. Vaudeville may be a place of art and culture, but it can also be a place of danger and intrigue.
Mrs. Potter, I know you're the one that murdered me.
Miss, how very amusing of you, Mr. Grossman. But I'm afraid your sense of humor is misguided. As much as I enjoy a good joke, murder is not something to be taken lightly. And as far as your accusations go, let's just say that you're barking up the wrong tree. But who knows, maybe you'll find what you're looking for if you keep digging. Just remember, curiosity killed the cat.
She keeps saying this stuff, and then she threatens us. Mrs. Potter, do you know whose tree I should be barking up when it comes to these murders?
Well, Mr. Grossman, if I were you, I would look closer to home. But then again, I'm not the detective here, am I? It seems like you have a lot of questions, Mr. Grossman, and I don't have all the answers. But why don't you try asking around?
Okay,
Maybe
hold
you'll
on.
find what you're looking for. And who knows, you might even learn something new about yourself.
Takes off mask again and reveals to be Mr. Potter again, back from the dead.
Mrs. How very mischievous of you, Victor. First, you leave me in grief for 2 years, and now you play these silly pranks on me. But don't think for a moment that your little game changes anything. You still have a lot to answer for, and until you can prove your innocence, I suggest you stay out of my way.
Honey, have you seen our kids anywhere recently?
No, don't you worry about the kids, dear. They're safe and sound, far away from all this mess. But if you keep playing these games, they might not recognize you when you come back from the dead.
Takes off mask again to reveal to be Mrs. Potter?
Mr. Grossman, it seems like you enjoy these little charades more than I do.
Okay,
But let me tell you this, you can take off as many masks as you want, but you won't fool me. I know who you are, and I know what you're capable of. So why don't you stop hiding behind these silly disguises and face the music? Or is that too much to ask for someone like you?
How's your daughter, Haley?
Now, Mr. Grossman, I must say, I'm getting rather bored of this game. If you're trying—
God fucking damn it. Did we find any of the murder weapons on scene of the deaths?
Well, in the case of Nicola Grossman, the murder weapon was found at the scene, a butcher's knife to be precise. However, in the cases of Haley Greenwood and Maria Jansen, no murder weapon was found. The wounds on Haley's head suggest that she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a stiletto shoe, while Maria's injuries were consistent with an animal attack. It's all quite